Recorded. We're good.
Recorded, it didn't happen.
There it is, boys.
Oh, I've missed that theme tune.
It's like it's been ages.
It does.
It's been over 2 weeks.
That's time.
It does feel like a long time though.
It's a number of weeks.
Kat, you going to give us the background?
Yeah, even though I watched it earlier, I still feel a bit hazy on it. Okay. We was in Kresk, trying to find safe haven for Irina. We were told of the abbot and the abbey and some strange goings on there. We wanted to investigate anyway because we heard of it in our fortune telling that there was a potential ally. Irina, actually, before we went through the night, had a vision of her a dream of her going over to the pool and seeing Tatiana's lost love, Sergei, and him trying to pull her into the water. And she had flashbacks of all these previous lives that she's had, and each one ending with her dying as Strahd tries to capture her in various ways. And Callan also, because he doesn't need to sleep as much, went on the wall of the city and found the guards shooting at forest folk to keep them away. And he also buried that ghost woman's hair at the shrine. Then the following morning we went up to the abbey, was met by two weird creatures that were like half human, half dog and whatever else. Seemed friendly enough though, but just a bit weird. Went into the abbey itself, discovered that there was a number of creatures there, some chained up, some not, with various limbs and abominations. Upon further investigation, we went round. We found a room that had a surgical table, and I think because Bruce walked in first, he saw a ghost of himself laid on the table, all cut open, and his big penis flopping to one side. We also,
Good as ever.
then we found.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus!
I thought that was in my house.
Then we found our potential ally, which turned out to be Esmeralda, i.e. James. And we soon discovered our goals in this realm aligned, which is to take down Strahd. And so teamed
Welcome
up.
to the party, pal.
Yeah. And then we met the abbot himself, who was a bit of a fucking weirdo, to be fair. Had this self-made Frankenstein bride for Strahd that was missing a face, and upon seeing Irina, thought she would be the perfect fit for the face and of the bride. At which point Solidus threw a bowl of soup on him.
Yeah.
Bruce drew his sword. Tensions escalated, and we talked our way out of leaving by promising him a face within 3 days. But yeah, that ended with us leaving and deciding what to do with Irina and what our next steps were. And that was it, I think, unless I've missed anything.
I think that pretty much covers it. The only thing, your Tome of Strahd, that mentions Sergio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know who he is.
Yeah, Sergei was the love of Tatiana, and it's someone's brother. It's Strahd's brother.
Strahd's brother, yeah.
Yeah, Strahd's
So
brother.
that's the connection there as well.
Yeah. And obviously Strahd feels that Tatiana is his, and the supposed soul of Tatiana keeps going into various bodies, and now it's in Irina.
Yeah.
And I think she had the opportunity to sort of join Sergei in the pool. I don't know what that meant as such, but she chose to not. She chose to stay and fight for the people of Barovia. Probably signing her own death, but we shall see.
So, you make your way back through the streets of Caress, shaken by the encounter you've just had. How can the abbot believe himself to be righteous? And how has he become this way? As you approach the small cottage of the burgomaster, you see smoke rising from the chimney and a warm glow shining out through the window. The homely cottage calls to you through the bitter air and the light snow of Koresk. You enter to find Dmitri, the burgomaster, sat at a large wooden table that fills most of the living room. His wife Anna tends to a large pot that hangs over the fireplace in one wall, and Dmitri is sat with a large book in front of him, meticulously copying information into it with quill and ink. As you enter, he looks up. Ah, friends, you have returned. Please, come in, warm yourselves, please. I'm sorry, let me clear this away. He begins to fod over the book and move some of the ink as you enter the room. I was just noting our food stores for the winter. The winters in Barovia are long, and I must ensure each person has filled their quota. Alas, it seems it gets harder every year. Now please, come. How did your visit go?
Well, you failed to mention that the abbot is a raving lunatic.
Other than that, it was fine.
Right. Not well then. My interactions are minimal. I did not mean to mislead you.
I've
Probably.
Yeah,
had worse dinners.
And
He appears to be, well, in his words, helping the various people that have been up there, but he's been adding limbs, changing features, creating all kinds of monstrosities. I feel he's not well in the head.
perhaps Curse of the Abbey lives on. I thought the abbot to be a good man, but this talk of limbs and
Well, to be fair, on the surface, he doesn't seem like a bad man. In fact, I don't think he's a man at all.
He wants a face.
really.
And we've all been there. We all want a face.
It's just a phase.
I believe he's a celestial. I don't think he's from this plane.
No, it can't be. He must be mistaken. He is.
Well,
I've seen him myself. He comes to the pool and he keeps himself to himself.
You said yourself he performs miracles, right?
Yes,
And
but
he
that
hasn't
must be the Lord
aged
of Light.
in 100 years.
seems pretty celestial to me.
Well,
Come on, guy. Don't be dumb.
I will not burden it with myself. I have more important things to look after. But did you ask him about my request?
Yes. And just outside of the game, I can't remember what he said. He said
He
he
said-
would help, actually.
He said he was down, yeah.
But
Yeah,
what were the conditions? I can't. Was it
didn't give any.
okay? Well, yes, he did say he would help you.
Well, we will leave it at that, and I thank you for your warning. and
Yeah,
I
just
will-
be aware of what he might actually do for you.
I will. Thank you. Please, come, sit, and you look famished. And at
How
that, he
rude.
ushers you around the table. His demeanor is a mixture of. At first, you see a bit of worry on his face and shock, but then he seems to just gloss over it. This seems to be a man who just excludes anything negative. His way of managing and running Karesk is to only focus on the positives and don't meddle in other people's troubles. So, you eat a warming meal with Adrian, and Adrian sparks up conversation. He says, I'll be leaving for the winery tomorrow, early morning. Will you be joining?
Well, we briefly discussed it on the way back. If everyone agrees, I feel the safest place for Irina right now would be the winery. It's certainly not here.
Yes.
Is that east of here?
South mainly.
South.
Head east a little bit and then
It's not
Cut
too
south.
far.
By the tower, I'd like to check on my wagon and bring it along.
It's a bit out of the way.
yeah.
We won't be.
There's no time. Yeah, there's no
Do you,
time
thi-
to go to the
do
tower.
you really think
It's a
the
long
wagon will
detour.
still be there? You've left it an awfully long time. There's thieves in the
Yeah.
It'll
area.
be there.
There's,
I
you
reckon-
know,
Down my wagon.
I'd,
I reckon someone's. I reckon someone's had it.
someone's probably had it away. Yeah.
Mm.
Rough round here.
Either
Someone,
way, I'd
the
still
wheel,
like
it'll
to
be on.
check.
It'll be on bricks. It won't have any wheels.
Be really bad round here.
We did try before, if you remember, and he sort of ushers to Bruce. The road was not good for the wagon.
True.
I don't know what it is, but I feel something may be happening.
What do you mean?
I have an uneasy feeling.
Happening where?
I feel my family's in danger. And it's been a long time. With Valaki.
The winery.
Yes. With Valaki and everything that happened there, I just want to go home and check up.
Well,
You're
We
free
can't-
to leave as soon as we get there.
that's. We have an invitation to dine with Strahd himself. But our priority right now is to get Irina to safety. We thought that was here, but this is probably the worst place right now. If you believe you can protect her at the winery, I think it's best to leave her there.
My
Yeah.
full
Beyond-
family is there, and
Beyond that,
will
we
be
can
the safest place.
we could head to your tower, Esmeralda. After that, maybe on the way to
Sounds good.
Strahd's. As long as
Yeah,
Irina's
settled.
safe.
Yes.
We'll leave
I
it
agree.
at first light. So you finish your evening meal, and you turn in for the night back into the no windowed room with a single door, warm from the fire ebbing through the wall and just warming the stone. It keeps the room slightly warmer than the outside. Anything you want to do before you turn in for the night?
Spoon solidus.
Sure, I'm down. You're addicted to it now. Love it.
To your dream pie.
Yeah, you put dream powers in it.
Once you go rock, you never go buck. No, that don't work.
Once you've had rock.
Once you've had rock cock.
Oh god. So, you turn in for the evening. The light fades, and you huddle up in the security of the small cottage.
Can I just ask? I can't remember, and I don't know if you remember, Bon. Did Blight tell us about what he saw when you died?
I think I loosely did, yeah.
I think it wasn't.
I told you I saw a
detailed,
temple.
Yeah.
It wasn't a crazy amount of detail.
Then
about it.
maybe as a sort of just before we sleep, I'll just turn to Blight and be like, this temple that was spoke of on the tarot card sounded very similar to what you experienced on the other side.
Sorry, just stepping out the game again.
Mm.
We've seen this tarot card again recently because I've just got some notes on that and I can't quite remember.
I did a tarot
Esmeralda
reading.
pulled it, yeah.
Mm.
You did, got you.
Last game. You were looking for somewhere safe to keep Irina, and Esmeralda pulled out her cards and drew the Amber Temple card.
Got you. Okay. And this temple, sorry, Paul, this
Mhm.
matched what I saw.
Yeah, with her. I think. I can't remember if it gave a description on the card, but it would have triggered something in you to think that sounds very
Cool.
similar to what I saw.
My beautiful sketch I did at the time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched back. I did
Why
put in the group message. I watched back when you died and what Paul described, and then I watched back the tarot card reading, and they are clearly the same place.
Yeah, okay. Good.
There is obviously something to that, and obviously Bruce's next question is like, is it something you want to investigate further?
I look a bit shaken as you ask this. Guess it can't hurt.
Sure.
I guess you can't
I
die
guess it probably
again.
As long as we don't blow it up. I
Well,
received a gift
Huh?
from
What?
this place.
Huh?
Blow it up.
maybe
Oh,
I-
what's the even point of going?
I'd like to know why I was given this gift, as they called it.
And I
Well,
would
it
like
feels
to.
like a gift.
I would like to know who has decided to do this to my brother.
Also, like to know why I was spared.
Maybe
Could have
after
died in the alley.
Strahd, if there is an after Strahd, we could visit it. Maybe get some answers.
That sounds good. Yes.
Premium.
Okay.
Okay. So as you turn in for the evening, Callan, after your meditation, you're up in the room and you notice the weather changes. The soft pattern of snow begins to turn heavier into a light rain, which builds. You hear thunder rolling across the sky, just faint and distant. As everyone begins to wake, the sky looms dark grey as you head under the fortified gate of Karesk, with Adrian, saying farewell to the old burgomaster and his wife.
All had a long rest.
Yeah, you've all had a long rest.
Cool.
In the strange fortified village that is Karesk. The snow from the previous day falls as light rain, and you see strong winds in the sky above, pushing clouds in a southwesterly direction. On the horizon above the tree line, a storm brews. The forest is quiet as you travel, and the track has begun to turn from the dusty compound into a slicker mud. Who's traveling where? You've got the cart with Adrian. You've got Esmeralda. You have a horse, which
Yeah,
you
the
stabled
horse.
outside in the woodland, so you picked that up, and that's fine. There's probably
Bruce.
two other horses, the spare horses for the cart. So
Bruce used a spell to create a horse
cool.
for Irina, if you remember.
So Irina has a horse.
So Irina has a
There's probably
horse.
3 horses, the cart, which is now empty, with Adrian. So between yourselves, you could probably get up. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
cool. As you're traveling through the woods, the familiar sensation of claustrophobia as the trees begin to arch over and cling in. The only thing that they do is they block out some of the rain and the grey skies above. As you're traveling, everyone's fairly quiet. But Irina moves a horse over and begins to talk to you, Bruce. You won't let him take my face, will you? And she says it's under her breath in like a 1-to-1 with you.
He looks over at me and I'm sharpening a knife, just like.
Do you?
Practicing on a face dummy.
On that head.
I can't speak for the Rockman, but no, we will not be letting them take your face.
I don't understand how he can be doing what he's doing. How many people must he have taken from to create that monster?
Yeah, there was something clearly very wrong with him. A very misguided view of the world. I don't even know if Strahd endorsed his actions or not. Either way, he was a madman. We'll do everything we can to keep you safe. Don't worry.
Thank you, Bruce. As I've said, you've always looked after me. From not knowing me previously to... You almost feel like a brother to me.
Well,
Friend zoned.
Wah, wah.
fuck. Bruce looks deflated. Damn it.
Damn it.
Well, you and your family took us in when we first came to the strange land.
That was Irek. He was trusting and I think he saw something in you.
You mean Ismark? Can you not remember your brother's
Yeah,
name?
that's it. Yes, I was just testing you.
Good.
It was so long ago.
It was so long ago.
Just
Yeah.
during lockdown 1.
It was Ismark, but you know, your family and you all talked to us, and we forever returned the favor. I made an oath very early on in this land to protect good from evil, and that hasn't changed.
I think the morning Lord does shine on you, Bruce.
Oh, thanks.
So you continue to travel. And the morning's travel goes well, uninterrupted. The forest is quiet. You reach a familiar sight as you reach the Raven River crossroads. Partly on edge from the interaction you had here before, however, also confident in your approach to that and the way you dealt with it. The small bridge crossing the fast-moving stream, you notice the water has a slight red hue as it flows quickly past. Across the bridge where the road widens and splits, you see a carriage. It's the black carriage that stopped you on your journey from Valaki. The two horses shackled to it stand patiently, stamping on the ground to keep warm. As you approach,
We left those horses
up
for dead.
closer, you notice that the door stands open, inviting.
Is this the carriage? Yeah, this is
This is the
Strahd's.
black carriage,
Strahd's
that
henchman.
Rahadin came out of.
Okay.
Ah.
Is there someone there, or is it just a carriage?
Just the carriage and the doors open. Adrian pulls up the cart.
Whoa, whoa!
Wait,
I'm gonna
Eyes.
detect. Use my divine sense. Detect good and
I-
evil.
So remember, guys, whatever happens here, the priority is get the redhead safe first.
Of
is
course.
this
That might
Be
be
the
right.
winery is the next
Strahd's
step.
carriage then?
Yeah, you'd probably recognize it, Esmeralda, from like.
I'm just gonna
tracking
back
stuff.
up into the woods a little.
Okay, you fall back from the party.
I'm
Yeah.
doing my divine sense.
You don't. It doesn't trigger anything. Nothing
Can I
pings. Everything
approach
seems
the carriage?
So there's no one around then.
I
Not
want to
that's
walk up to
pinging
the
for no
carriage
reason.
and peek inside.
As you
Careful,
come up,
Callan.
so the
My
door's
middle
like
name.
You're hard.
probably just at like chest height. As you look
Acting
in,
hard, but actually shitting myself.
you noticed from before that the windows are quite almost dark from a thickened lace that hangs inside. And you see as you come up around, inside the carriage is also fairly dark.
Mm.
But with your vision and your elf eyes, you see that it's empty.
Give it a
Inside are
quick,
two
ocular
lush.
pat down.
velvet seats and a wide space, enough to possibly fit the entire party.
I turn around and I shout back to the team. It's empty. Nobody in here. And I think we can all fit inside.
Shotgun.
Oh well, take a ride.
Actually, it smells quite nice in there.
To be fair, you do get a faint whiff. It's a mixture of perfumes and incense, and all in all, it smells rather pleasant.
Where are we in relation to, like, how far? Where are we in relation to the winery? Are we near the winery, or not? Nowhere near yet. Or...
So you're at Raven River Crossroads. From here,
Okay.
take the path
Yeah.
south.
And there's
I'm gonna jump in.
can't see anyone around.
Can't see anyone around. Well, you can make a perception check to see if you can see into the forest.
Jump in and put my feet
up.
Perception.
I don't know, guys. This doesn't seem like
Nine.
a great idea.
19.
By the way, guys,
Never
the
are.
river's running
Horses.
red.
You look around. You don't see anything, but as you do, you see Callan step up into the carriage. As Callan enters,
Callan,
the
what are you
door
doing?
slams behind him,
Oh, no.
and the cart slowly begins
Fuck.
I pop my head out the
Jeez.
window. I'll see you there.
and it begins to roll forward.
Where? In which direction?
It's
I'm
heading east
Towards the
I'm
castle.
along
I'm
the
gonna
path to
immediately-
the castle.
immediately try and jump on it.
Like the
Okay.
little Chinese kid from Indiana Jones. I touch
Yeah.
nothing.
Gonna beast my wings out and fly
Right.
straight after it.
Yeah, I want to ride up behind and can
Yeah.
I cast
At this point, it's
Mage
just-
Hand
Yeah.
to
Mm.
try and pick the lock. I take it on the back door.
So it's the door's just on the side of the carriage. It's like a single door that opens up into the wide space. So Lish, you're a bit closer. You can get up quite
Yeah.
easily.
Nice.
You jump off the back of the cart and run up to it. What do you want to do first? Because you're there first.
Well,
You get a
so
glimpse through the window. I'm just sat there with my feet up with a little glass of
Yeah.
champagne.
I sort of turn.
Strategy,
I turn to the group and I say, "Are we riding this or we getting
Well,
off?"
We
Well,
need
that's going to Strahd, I take it. We need to take
we need
Irina
to
back.
get Irina to the
All
Not
right,
taking her.
I'll have to get
the
this idiot
winery.
out then, won't I?
Callan, what the
So
fuck are you
Yeah.
doing? Get out of the cart.
I try and
We need to escort Irina first.
It's
Can I
slowly
hear them?
picking up speed as
Yeah?
it goes. You
I
can't
try
from
and
the inside the cart. You can't really hear anything. You notice it moves though. As it moves, you jolt backwards in the seat.
so I try and open the door
Whee!
from my
Okay,
side.
make a strength check.
Hello, soldiers.
Bloody Callan's always trying to do
As
separate.
you're
Go
making
off
that strength
separately.
check, you're
20,
like hanging off
natural
the-
20.
I didn't know it was going to start
20.
keeping
Okay.
shutting off down the road, did I?
I got a
Got in
crit.
trouble.
I got a crit, so it's 23 altogether.
Nice.
Solidus begin.
Fuck you, door.
Esmeralda, you see Solidus jump onto the moving step of this carriage. His speed gets him there rather easily, and he's up and he's on the door and he begins to pull. At that, you cast your mage hand, which floats and almost comes behind him. But just as it gets there, he just goes, and this huge scream rips the door off its hinges
Nice.
and pulls it open. The carriage is
What?
still moving. Solidus and Callan are there.
Yeah. I say, Callan, get out, you idiot.
But it's nice in here.
Look, shut up and get out.
Fine.
As you rip
Can I
the
bring
door
my drink
open,
with me?
the horses begin to
Yes,
pick up speed into a
bring your
canter.
drink.
Right.
Can I use my mage hand to try and put it as a step that they can step onto briefly?
I don't think it has physical form. It can pick stuff up, but it can't stand on it.
I just throw myself
We'll
off.
try. Yep. Alright, so as you jump off, you hit the ground and you begin to roll. As it's picked up speed, Callan, you're at the door.
Okay.
Let me jump off for nothing.
All right. I was debating it. I was watching you roll to see how bad it was.
You jump out.
Yeah, jump out.
You jump out with Elven Grace and land on almost like a superhero stance, like
Solidus.
one on one knee, the other arm there. And as you do, you see the carriage just dart off along the path. The door now laying on the side.
What was that all about?
He's not going to be happy about that door.
Well, I didn't break it.
I guess they wanted you to go to dinner sooner than you think.
Yeah, but what kind of system is that where only one of us gets in the taxi?
Yeah.
You're,
You wanted me for dinner.
Esmeralda, your mage hand begins to dust off Solidus as he climbs back up,
Oh, thank you.
then returns to you. You regroup and Adrian's like, something's wrong. There's no ravens. We must move.
Do you think this is a distraction?
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know.
Yeah.
I just need to get to the
Sorry, Adrian, I can't hear you.
So you begin to pick up pace. Those on horses, you go from a slow gallop to a canter. Adrian whips the horses on the cart and you begin to pick up a good speed as you come down towards the winery.
I say, wee!
As you're moving fast down the muddy track, water and bits of mud splashing up from the cart wheels and from your horse's hooves, small breaks in the trees open up and you see that the clouds above are now dark and grey. Thunder begins to roll across the sky and the rain starts to hammer. As the path spreads open, this is about... You're getting towards the end of the day now. You travelled a lot faster going at this increased pace. But you've had a good day of travelling from Karask. As the path spreads open out from the trees and into the valley, you see the storm is closer. The clouds twist and swirl above the forest to the south. A chill wind blows through the now limp vines. You look across the vineyard and see most of the vines are now dead and shriveled. Life now fallen to the darkness of the land. Now its magical power has been stolen. Standing proud in the centre, though, is the winery. It looks warm and inviting with an amber glow coming from its windows. Ravens circle its roof and perch on the wooden fences guiding you to its door. As you approach through the storm, you see Davian hobbling out of the loading bay, thick cloak around his head. Adrian! You have returned. I see you brought our friends. It's
Dave?
good to see you all. The cart rumbles into the winery, and you shelter from the storm in a little alcove.
I turn to Adrian and say, "Does everything seem okay?"
I feel better seeing my father. The winery is still here. We
Okay.
must meet with the family. Ensure everything is alright. The journey was not one I want to take again. Come inside. I'm just gonna get a beer.
I'm not.
Is that
I'm
out
not
of
enjoying
character?
the fucking DM's smirky smiles.
Go inside. Give me 'em.
Where are we again?
We're
The
over on
winery.
this.
We're here.
Yeah, I'll ping
Yeah,
it.
where
Ping
is
it.
that then?
Yeah, we're
Alright,
pinging.
okay.
Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah. What is it exactly?
Bloody winery, mate. You've been there.
Ah,
Remember, we killed all those
Winery,
sticks.
all the forest folk.
I was drunk.
Literally all of them. There were millions of them.
I can't remember.
There was literally, we spent about 20 minutes where they were just coming out of a vat and we were just like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
and they
Session
came
just
out
cracking
like whack-a-mole.
one after the
Yeah.
other.
Hacking twigs.
Right.
So
You cheeky
Adrian
bastard.
brings the cart into the loading bay, and I'll take you onto the map actually, and takes the horses around to the small stable by the side.
How far have they come since we've left them? Does it still look like a shithole?
You're about to find out.
All right.
They've cleared up all the bodies.
Is that it?
So you guys are down
Lazy
here.
bastards.
So Adrian brings the cart back in and brings the horses round thingy. Davian ushers you in. Come, friends. Good travels.
about as good as usual.
Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little hiccup, but you know we're all right. Everyone's alive.
The usual.
It's good to see you again.
And you.
I heard of the
Trust all is.
trouble in Balaki.
Oh shit! Yeah. Last time we saw him, we was heading back to Valakia, and then all that shit went down.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Yeah.
Just don't go there.
I
anytime
feel.
soon.
Have you heard from? Fuck. What's his name? No. What's his name? Who had the pub?
Erwin.
Erwin. Have you heard from? Have you heard from Erwin?
Yes, Erwin is holding our title there. He is staying at the inn.
There was a bit of a change in
Leadership?
leadership. Yeah.
Yes. It was due, I expect. Nothing can last in
Yep.
Barovia. But Danica and Brom and Bray, they are here, and they are safe. Please come. And he ushers you down from the loading bay into the large vat room. You see now, you get the smell of the brewed wine, but it's not as strong as it was before.
It's not as poisoned as it was before.
Yeah, in the time that's gone from you leaving and coming back, the vats have ripened and they've drained it into the barrels. But they now stand empty. And then you see that the lids are off and to the side, and you get the lingering smell of the wine, but not the fresh smell of fermentation. Davian brings you in. Come, take off your cloaks. You're soaked through. The weather really has taken a turn. And he begins to take your things and moves through to that room to a small cloakroom at the other side.
Can I just maybe do an insight check to see if anything seems off? I know Adrian was really concerned, and there was no ravens and stuff. Does he seem okay
It's
or
ravens
different?
over this building though, right?
Adrian's demeanor since she's come back has settled. You can do
Right.
an insight check to see if you see anything wrong with Davian.
Yeah, just a general is anything off about him?
Mhm.
That's not great. 10.
All seems okay.
Okay.
You don't sense ominous presence or anything like that.
Yeah.
And as you enter in and he begins to hang up the thingies, you see coming down from the stairs, you see Danica and Brom and Bray, and they rush down, and Danica comes to a little bit close.
Who's Danica again?
That's Erwin's wife and his two sons, who
Yep.
she served you at the inn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She comes to Callan, the first person she sees, and she wraps her arm around him in a large hug. You did my family well in Vallaki.
I kind of go rigid looking at her. Yep.
It's thanks to you that we managed to get out.
Okay.
Give us time.
Cool.
The boys are safe. And she steps back and puts her arms around the two boys who have that childish grin on their faces.
It's good to see you
That
all
does
well.
make me smile.
Yes, it could have been a lot worse.
I
Definitely.
get down, I do a little magic trick. I reach behind
For
their
the
ear,
boys.
and I go, and there's like 2 gold coins.
They instantly love it. But Brum does. Brum, the older one, loves it. But Bray, the younger one, almost looks at you with a bit of confusion, like,
Well, smack that confusion right out.
Giving his money away
That's a
again.
gold coin I just give
No,
me.
is it? But they both pocket it gratefully and thank you. And
I go behind one of
run
their
off
ears
behind the bats.
and I try and reveal one of the small dream pies I have.
God.
And I go, oh, look at this. And then I try and hand
For
it to
you
one of them.
fellas,
I
make
go
a-
over
make
to
a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Right out
That's
of
something
here.
I know Calvin can do, but
Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school.
You'll end up
Oh,
like this
shit. It was a one.
So after watching
Yay!
this finesse trick where Callan draws 2 gold coins from their ears, this huge lumbering Goliath comes up to one of them, and the boy almost freezes at start. He looks up at you, and he watches you reach into your bag, pull out this small dream pie, move your hand to his ear, and then pull it in front of him, and then this
Oh.
grin comes on your face. He sort
Isn't
of
it?
he smiles to be polite, and then just runs behind one of the bats,
Ah,
following
shit.
his brother.
Between these burns.
Oh, mercy.
Have you-
Well, I just eat the pie while it's in front of me.
Don't eat the
Nom, nom, nom.
pie.
Nom, 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 nom.
How? No,
Oh.
hang on a minute. Hang on a
You
minute.
don't have the pie.
You don't have
Oh,
any
no, you
pie.
don't have them, yeah.
You don't have any
Oh,
pie.
shit.
We took it.
Flushed its
Oh, I
stash.
ain't adjusted my equipment sheet. My
It
apologies.
made you look mental. You just gone behind a kid's head. Dream pie.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I
to be
mean-
fair, I
Got
forgot
nothing in his
that.
hands.
Do you want to use the head?
Yeah, I'll use the head. I'll stealthily try and place a severed human head behind a child.
So they see you grasping it by its hair, pull it from behind
no.
the head, and he looks visibly concerned, but smiles
Finish.
politely.
Jesus,
runs
Solidus,
behind the
what's the
bats.
matter with you?
We've been here
Solidus
5
stands up
fucking
straight-
minutes and a child looks visibly concerned already.
When Solidus stands back up and like looks pleased with himself, and as soon as we lock eyes, I'm just gonna give him one of them slow head shakes, like, what the fuck?
And I shrug my shoulders like, what? That's what you did. This is exactly what you did.
I walk
His
away.
comprehension doesn't stretch further than understanding that he did a good trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esmeralda, you enter this place intrigued. You've never been to the winery, but you've obviously
But yeah,
you've seen
we
its
should
wares
introduce.
throughout the land. Davian does notice as you enter. You have one extra.
Rude of
Yeah.
us.
Ah, this.
Oh shit! Yeah. Stab.
Welcome, Esmeralda. I presume if you're with these, then you are a friend.
Yes.
We didn't blow it up.
We didn't burn him.
Proud owner of a wagon that does exist.
What? We didn't blow anything.
Well-
I don't know what you said.
Oh,
Bit of wind.
Any
oh dear.
any friends of the vampire fuckers? There's a friend
That's
of ours.
Remember, kids, that's FUCKERS.
Again, shaking the head. No.
Yes.
Does
Not your friends.
Esmeralda or do any of them recognize each other? Or know each
No,
other?
there's no comprehension between each other.
Okay.
So, Davin says, "Come. Let us go upstairs and eat." And as he begins to lead you through, at this point as well, Irina has begun to talk to Danica, and they begin to chat and talk about the story. And Irina passes on the news. No, they would have been heard for that. But they chat and they fill each other in. As Davian begins to lead you up the stairs, though, through the door that you came in, near the loading bay, a figure bursts through the door. There's a huge crash as the door opens and the wind begins to blow through with the rain, and the figure comes in. It's a dark cloaked figure. He has shoulder-length hair with a grey feather braided into one side. His face is young but stricken with worry. As you look closely, you see his cloak is dripping with water, and his whole body is shaking. Father! They've awoken the beast. It comes for us. We must be ready to fight. Davian pushes past you back down the stairs. What is it you speak, Elvar? Come, speak. And he puts his hand on this dripping man's shoulders, and the man relaxes slightly, but I'm sorry, Father. At Yester Hill, the forest folk have awoken a beast. I saw it with my own eyes. The Dark One was there, and he struck a bolt of lightning, brought the creature to life. And now it comes, with the forest folk to destroy us. We must be ready to fight.
Oh, jeez.
The Dark One? Do you
You
mean
crowd around.
Strahd?
Yes, Strahd, him. He came
Kind
from
of
the
beast.
sky. It's huge, gigantic, made of wood. Its arms stretch nearly 30 feet wide, and it crushes everything in its path.
Like the Angel of the North.
Just like
I've never heard of this angel in the north. And I believe that is made of iron. No, this wooden creature. The
I've
traveling
never
from the
heard of
hill.
it, but I've heard of what it's made of.
Davian
I
looks
just-
worried and turns. It may be too much to ask, but can you help us again, friends?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, we were just gonna drop and run.
Like, is there anywhere
Yeah,
safe?
we're lucky.
I just turned to Irina. Is there anywhere safe for you?
She looks at you like, Bruce,
We're trying.
Would
We're
you-
really fucking trying.
do you not know this is my doing?
I know.
Alan should have stayed in that wagon.
Yeah. Kind of missing that.
Please, friends. Elvir will speak the truth. This thing must be coming to us from the south.
How far away was it? How much time do we have?
I don't know. As soon as I saw it come to life, I fled. It's a good way, but I do not know its speed. Some of
Right.
us must stay here, protect the family.
I've got an
Others
idea.
must go.
Let's get all the empty barrels we can, smash them up, build a little wall of fire between us and the woodland. We'll just pile up all this wood and we'll set fire to it. No wood monster is going to want to cross. A wall of
Are
fire.
there any
Davian comes up to you
flammable?
and says, "My friend, it's absolutely pissing it down outside."
Piss.
Fire
Oh,
wet.
it's ideal really for a wood-based monster then.
Listen,
I'm like, well, I'm out of ideas. And I drink some wine.
can you head it off?
Get it off.
My sons and I will protect the winery and reinforce the windows
just-
and doors.
But it's raining.
If you feel you need to, drop back here, but I fear this beast may be coming for us.
All right, bloody hell.
We
Got
could
an
try.
umbrella.
We could try to lead it away.
Please,
We leave Irina here.
Yeah.
anything. Are you sure?
Although you say it's made out of wood.
Yes, it's almost like a living tree.
Let's burn the fucker.
Irina's fireball would make
Fire it,
short
dear.
work of that.
Well, good thing she's not coming.
Although it is raining, like you say.
As you stand and debate, you hear a thunderclap above. Please, friends, I need you to decide. Will you help us?
Well, of course.
From
Don't
this
think I
guy's
think so.
description, do I know what he's talking about?
Ooh, make a Arcana check.
Shit. 14?
No.
15? 16?
Oh wait, can I check in my book?
You can check in your book.
I
Yeah.
don't have my book here, though. I don't know where that is. Where would that be?
Just looking up.
Is that a
One
thing I would
second.
have?
Let me see if it's in
Oh, you
your
got
book.
like a compendium of beasts.
Yeah, I have a beast compendium.
Oh,
from,
nice.
Yeah, my
Van Richten.
my master, Van Richten, had a book of beasts. Let me look in there.
On the front cover, it just says bestiality.
It's called the.
Oh, no, wrong book, wrong book.
Oh, now with pictures.
It's called the Monster Hunter's Handbook. Hags and witches, lycanthropes, undead, vampires, Vistani. Ooh. No. You know about demons, devils, hags, lycanthropes, undead, and vampires, but you're not sure on this.
Where did he
It's
say?
made of wood. How hard can it be?
Well, where did he say it was? Where did he
It's
find
coming
it?
from Yester Hill in the south.
Do we know what that is?
You've seen,
South.
as you enter the vineyard and the winery, I'll put you back on the big map.
We haven't been there, have we?
You've never been there, however, you know that across from the winery, you've seen a break in the trees. The first clump of trees where you went and you saw the light being shone, you could see that the path led south behind that.
So like
Who's
here,
pretty-
coming from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what does it want with you in the winery?
I do not think we can discuss tactics with it, Bruce. I think that's maybe something we talk about after. If it's coming this way, and Elvir says it's here to destroy us, then we must presume the West.
But why?
Adrian, do you have
Bruce.
anything flammable here in terms of the alcohol you make?
I'm afraid, Blight, all of it is wine. None of it.
And I wish
high
this
enough-
place was a distillery.
I
You
do
could
not
literally
think-
set up a roadblock as the thing approaches. Boom.
At this point, Elvir, who's distressed, says, "We don't have time. We need to make preparations." And he runs past his father and begins to head up into the loft area where their quarters are.
Is there a particular person or someone it might be after that we could use to lure them away, or
Give
is it
to them.
just wanting a path of
Esmeralda,
destruction?
Davian says, "Bruce, if you
I
can
don't
get
know.
there, you're more than welcome to parley. However, the attacks on the winery have always been nondescript. They just seem
Okay.
set to ruin what we do
They're
here."
not after your father or anything like that, in particular.
This is him. This is Davian speaking.
Sorry, they're not after you in particular, or it's just the winery in general.
Last time, when they took me hostage, I feel the truth should come out. They wanted to know of the winery's secrets, and that was it. Not
What
people.
secrets?
I do fear we do not have the time.
Is
Okay,
this-
I'm
is
I'm getting mad now.
Is that the secrets of
Okay.
the
Good,
gem?
good. Lockman, take that madness. Destroy
No.
the fiend.
Are you dickhead?
Are you referring to the gem? Is it gem? Was it gem?
Yes, it's the gems they've taken.
Okay.
You keep telling us we don't have time to talk about this, but I want to talk about this right now. What are the secrets? I'm not
It's
going in
the
half
gem.
cocked. Bullet point it.
Gems,
Gems, midget gems.
magical
The
gems.
gems made this
The
land
source of the winery.
fertile.
So gems are good.
The gems
Okay.
have been taken. I told you this before.
Pinch
Got
gems.
stolen.
We need the gems.
Perhaps now they come to do the final blow.
You feel we should lead this monstrosity away, or stand and fight?
You decide when you get there, my friend. I have not seen it with my own eyes, but I will send a raven. And should you need help,
The way we
will
should,
be
we should
there.
approach it before it approaches this place is what
Yeah.
we're thinking.
I think we should approach it stealthily
Saddle up.
and then decide from there.
Firefuckers assemble.
Blight, can
Yeah.
you maybe scout ahead, fly ahead?
It's a very good idea.
Yeah, me and Boneclaw will check it out.
Okay,
I start
Get my little wings
start
out.
heading out.
so you leave the winery into the storm.
Vampire fuckers assemble.
As you head south through the vineyard,
Oh,
you see more of this storm collecting in the. You can now tell with like the range, it's collecting over the hill. The clouds are swirling round into this vortex above, and lightning strikes down from above.
God, Strahd's there, isn't he?
You move through the winery and begin to reach the tree line. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll scout ahead.
I've
Okay.
got a really bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
I feel like this is a distraction, you know.
Like you
It's
fly up.
Barovia. How bad can it be?
We're being led out.
Yeah.
If
feel-
I had
Irina's
to
Irina's
if I
with
had to
us,
throw some
isn't she?
if I had
It's
to
up
throw
to
my
you.
penny in,
Yeah,
I'd say.
Irina's with us.
It'll leave Varina
Oh, is she with
alone.
us? Okay, so we can keep an eye on her.
Yeah, she's with us.
there's
So
no
Blight,
ravens around.
you stretch your wings and you begin to fly up into the storm. The wind, as you break the tree line, almost catches you off guard as it blows across. You have to fight against it, but you manage to push through. As you come up and move forward, make a perception check.
All of us.
No, just Blight. He's it. So Blight's flown up into the air now. You guys are on the ground. He has wings.
Yeah, I was going to say, so Blight
Has
has
wings.
wings then.
Yeah, Blight has. Sorry, Blight has huge like,
11.
devil wings.
Long
11.
story. I had a rough day.
Take these devil wings.
I'm
got-
when he takes off, I'm like, shit, I didn't notice.
Yeah, he tends to hide him in a backpack
There's a
that
lot
was
I don't know
custom
about
made
you
for him.
guys.
And this like cloak backpack he would have ripped off to his then exfold these two massive black feathered wings, which are almost skeletal.
Looks
11
badass.
on your insight.
11.
You see, it's hard to see with the wind and rain blowing against you, and you're struggling to open your eyes with this force of the storm that's now swelling round. But you do see, coming down the path, there just seems to be a trail of bits of wood flying up in the air, and it's almost like the trees and the forest is moving, but clearing a path forwards towards you.
Okay.
It seems to be following the route of the path.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the fuckers and tell them it's heading this way and it's big, whatever it is. I couldn't see much.
Have we got anything? Callan, you can do your spike thing. Maybe that will
Yeah.
slow it down. I don't know.
I can do that.
Have we got
Guys, this
anything
sucks.
Has
else?
everyone got
I feel like we're
fireballs?
so
I've got
unprepared for
fireball.
this.
You just see a glint in Irina's eye and like two balls of fire like come up in each palm of her hand, and she's like, "I do."
Cool.
But she's the
What's
only
your
one.
plan? Are you heading down the path, or are you staying at the
Are we
edge of
setting
the
up an
vineyard?
ambush?
Could we like
I
maybe
think
go
we
into
should
the tree
hide
line
in the
or
tree line
something?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for it to get approach and then all
What's the
pounce on
plan
it.
though when it comes? Are we
Can
going
I
to attack
also
it?
use prestidigitation on the area that we're deciding to use as an ambush site and heat it all up? So that or at least a 10-foot area within that pathway.
Yes.
Just to
Yeah,
make sure
reasonably
that it's all
clean.
nice and dry.
Just read me the spell, because you will struggle with it being. It's like constant
Use
rain.
chill,
at the moment.
warm, or flavour at 1 cubic foot.
Yeah, that's not enough, dude.
I thought it was a 10-foot range area, but yeah, it's obviously smaller for that. Yep, not gonna do that then.
Okay. I need Irina here.
In
then.
this short time we have to prepare, I suppose the best thing to do is maybe just jump into the tree line and pounce on it when it arrives. Just unload everything we have.
Yeah.
Callan's got his trap thing. Irina can fireball it.
I've got fireball.
Bruce can.
I'm here.
I don't know. Bruce can jump in. Yeah, me and Solidus can just jump in and fuck it up. Blight, you've got. What have you got?
And pick locks.
You can pick locks. You've got catapult. You could launch something at it.
Okay, yeah. Launch another tree at it.
Right, just while you make your plan, I'm going to go for a quick piss.
Or rock or something. Yeah, I'll go grab a beer.
Which one's the more powerful one? Is it fireball? And not firebolt?
Sound identical to me, but
Yeah, but I remember I watched one of your guys play, and it was Irina who had basically melted
Oh,
the fucking.
That was a
Ask,
ball.
uh,
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
I
click
think it was
on the
ball.
actual spell, it should tell you what damage it does. Sorry, I'm just under my desk.
Where are you?
Timmy, you piece of
it's
shit.
2d10.
Where are you? I'm under my desk.
You're under your desk.
Yeah.
He's waiting to ambush the tree.
Yeah. The tree will never get me down here.
Gonna wait till Paul comes back and jump out and we're like, "Boo!"
Gotcha.
Look at him.
Gotcha, you
Yippee.
crafty Irish bastard.
Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. What's this? What's this? Good boy. Come here. I'm sitting on that.
Hope it's a dog.
Cat or a dog?
Oh.
Come on, cat. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. What's this? You. Good boy.
Do we need to roll a character for
There's a line.
Yeah.
him?
Well, I do have a dog somewhere. I
You
just
have a
Yeah,
realised.
it's true actually. Yeah, there is.
your
You do have a dog somewhere.
Your dog's been with you, to be fair. Did you want him with you now? Or
Yeah,
did
sure. Why not?
you leave him at the winery?
No, I'll leave him in the winery. I worry about him. It'll be you, Timmy. You can play
We
the
can
dog.
use him as bait.
No. God.
Completely forgot.
Use you as bait, you son of a bitch.
Whoa! Perhaps the tree guy eats rocks. We don't know.
Oh, here comes the battle music.
Okay, so this is the area you've got. You can set up. So you've got rocks and trees to the left. Rock formation up here. This is a cliff that goes lower down to the path. It's probably about 15 feet high. And you've got trees on either side. You can set up where you want to set up.
Jesus, this is gonna suck.
Irina, I can't see Irina. Is she there? Have we got our characters on the thing?
She's there. I see
Yeah,
you.
down at the bottom. You've all come in from like the south.
Oh yeah, I see. And it's coming from north to south on this map.
Yeah, you've come.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
then
you've come at
Irina's
the
gonna like
bottom end.
jump up behind this rock.
So we need to take the high ground, Anakin.
Bruce,
Um,
Bruce is gonna be low ground because he can't really do
If
anything
he
up
was-
high.
I think he was on the high ground, but one or two down below from both sides.
When high son, I feel safer up here.
Gonna go down with my bro.
Surely me and Solidus should be on the. Are
You would think that, wouldn't you?
what are you gonna do up there?
It hasn't gone that way.
Guy, get down there.
I'd probably go up, but I can't move it again, Paul.
Oh right.
I'm gonna hide in this.
So-
I was
Yeah,
gonna look
I
over to
just
Solidus. Solidus, what are you doing up there? Come down here and help me.
No, I'm up here. Where I'm protecting Irina.
You fucking pussy.
It would make more sense for Callan to be up here as a ranged
Try that one,
fighter.
Jen.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I'm trying to
I'm
stay
just-
as far away from it as possible.
No.
Callan, can you do your thing from there?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you gonna do it?
Yeah, stuck up in this rock.
Because wherever is it gonna hurt me if I go into that area? How does it?
hang on.
How does it? Just remind me how it works, please.
What is it you're trying to do? Oh, the spike area. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to lay down the old spec route. It's an area becomes difficult terrain for the duration when a creature moves into
Try now, James.
or within the area. It takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet it travels.
Okay. So maybe I'll have to wait. I don't want to go into it, so I'll maybe have to wait for it to get to the
But
edge and then attack
You'll
it.
see me do it, so you'll know where it is.
All right.
Okay.
Irina is going to.
Only for those who don't see it.
Oh,
The
black.
ground becomes camouflaged.
Before we start, Bon, you need to give yourself an extra spell. Since level 4, I think it is, you've been able to have an extra spell that you've like not taken.
What?
I know.
It's a 20-foot
Look, instantly
sphere
kill
for some
trees.
reason.
I seem to recall, because my character's got it on right now. I think on the last session we played, someone cast something that gave us all extra HP.
Yeah, so that would have failed, like gone off by now.
Oh,
but
okay.
Irina is going to do that again.
Excellent. I'll leave it as
She's
is.
going to cast Aid, and so for 8 hours, who's going to get up close and personal? Bruce, Solidus,
Immune.
yeah, your Callan doesn't.
Create bonfire.
Probably. I guess
Bruce, how many people? How many people? Where is it? 3 creatures. So Bruce, Solidus, and I guess Blight. You're not going to get in close and personal as Esmeralda, are you? You're more of a range thing, are you?
I do. No, I'm not necessarily. I'm more of a double sword dual wielder.
I'll give it to Esmeralda.
Alright, Esmeralda then. So you get 5 temporary hit points.
Add them on.
I think on your hit points, just to the right of it, you've got temp. You can like add 5 there.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Bon, you get an extra spell. So whatever you feel. Me and Paul looked earlier. I meant to tell you, we looked earlier at what was it, Paul? There was one that was.
There's like a millionaire.
There's like false life was a good one. Is it false life?
Yeah, the one that gives you necromantic.
Yeah, it
like
gives
1d4 into thingy.
It gives you like extra hit points.
I think it's called False Life.
Or
You
featherfall.
gain 1d4.
Or Featherfall. Yeah, Featherfall is pretty cool, but it'll
Which
be
is-
used rarely, but it'll be super important when it is used.
Probably false
Jesus,
life is probably the
5
best.
flying creatures.
Do you guys want to roll initiative just when it pops?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do false life.
Can I put down? Have you got a 20-foot circular?
So-
grid
Yes.
I can put down?
So Bon, with that,
It's fire.
you'd probably want to like
Ooh.
maybe I guess cast it on yourself.
Oh no, it's Tangle we were using, wasn't it?
You can cast it on yourself if you want. So like before a fight or as a fight starts, you can just like touch yourself, cheeky, and give yourself the extra. You have to roll a d4 and then +4.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Done.
Yeah, Arena's doing that. Are we going to get a surprise round, Paul? I guess, since
Depends
that's
how
what we're
well you
trying
manage
to
to.
do.
We'll roll initiative, and then we'll roll as a group for stealth,
Okay.
and then we'll see what happens.
My initiative roll was 22.
22 for Solidus.
Irina
20
is
20 for Esmeralda.
Irina's 9.
20 for Esmeralda.
Oh, 20 for
One of the
Bruce.
day.
23 for Blight.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All these high rolling.
Yeah,
25. So Blight,
Yep,
Solidus,
high roll.
Esmeralda. I've got Bruce. What was yours?
20.
20. Shit, son.
4 + 4.
Callan, what was yours?
I rolled a 1.
5. And
Paul.
Irina?
She was 9.
9. Alright. I think we got the order. Okay. So just, I need you all to make a group stealth roll.
Oh.
See how well you get hidden.
I'm going to use the Mask of the Wild special thing.
Does that give you advantage on stealth?
It just says when you attempt to hide, even when you're only lightly obscured. So I can just.
29.
Jesus Christ.
25.
I'll still roll stealth though if you want.
11. 11 for Bruce.
Keep going.
Ooh,
Solidus?
natural 20 for Arena.
Yeah, right. So you've got 4 above
For
20 there.
21.
So, you're well hidden. You've managed to get concealed. You've had the time to do it, and you're well concealed in the group. Callan, are you casting your spell now? This is your entangle spell, or do you
Yeah.
want me to put it over here until you want to cast it?
I don't know. Where do we want it, boys?
Just
I
on,
mean-
on the passive when
Oh,
it
yeah, on the
comes
path.
in.
I think.
Yeah, on the path.
But not yet. Wait for it to get
Wait
close.
for it.
Otherwise, it's
Yeah,
just
wait
going
for
to
it.
avoid.
It'll
Well,
go
I
round.
Do
and-
it. I think it'll. We got to bait it into it though, haven't we? That's the thing. We don't want it to go round.
Yeah, get it to
well,
come
I'll tell you
down
what.
this path. It'll come
Well,
down
I
the
could
path.
create an illusion on the,
And
on
then-
the path for him to go. Well, either way.
Well, hang on.
it's gonna be coming down the
Hang on.
path.
Everyone needs to be hidden really, apart from me. I've got nothing that I can really do at range other than chuck a spear. So I'll jump out into the middle of the road, and trick it, force it to come down the road. And as it approaches me, you do the spikes.
I think you should do the spikes now because if it sees me do the spikes, then it'll know it's there. You know, I mean, if it passes a perception check. So if I do it when he's not here,
But Paul just said we're like well hidden.
You are well hidden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hang on, what-
He'll see the spikes, surely.
Yeah, that,
it's the transformation of the ground that's the problem.
Hmm.
So how does it how does it work? Surely,
It
can
says
you not
any
do it
creature that
as he steps
can't
into
see
it?
the area of the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against my
Oh.
spell check to recognise that the terrain is hazardous before entering.
So you're saying that if you do it now, he likely
walks
won't
into it.
Yeah, they'll
know.
just walk. Yeah,
Ah, I
okay.
thought he'd
Then
just I
have
thought
a
he'd just
chance to-
see spikes in the road and he'd just be like, oh, I'm
It'd
not
be
walking
like,
there.
No, to everyone else it just looks normal. It says it camouflages to the ground to look natural.
I
But
get
any
it.
creature that can't see it just
Ah.
walks straight into it.
Then yeah,
Fair
pop
enough.
that
Pop the
pop
spikes
that
then.
right in front of
Yeah, I'm gonna
right
pop
in
it
front of
Pop the
Bruce.
spikes then, and I'll hide here and I'll maybe try and
Yeah.
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 I'll try and sort of jump out at it.
So
Okay,
for every
okay.
5 feet he runs through it, he has to take 2d4 damage.
Okay.
piercing
Oh,
damage.
that's rad. Well done.
And it stays up to 10 minutes as long as I concentrate.
Alright.
Okay. So you got concentration. Just remember that. So if you get hit, you'll have to try and keep it.
Does it
I
only
think you'd get
take
hit.
does it only take damage if it moves, or does it take damage if it's just stationary in there as well?
Just remind me when you
It's-
come to that.
It's difficult terrain as well, so his speed's halved. And as soon as he moves into it, he starts taking damage.
Okay, because if I could hold him there, it'd take more damage then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come in. Oh jeez.
So as you're crouched behind your rocks, you begin to hear this noise coming through the woods towards you.
I don't like it.
It's a huge, thundering, earth-shattering smashes into the ground, which you feel as you like. Irina's back is pressed up against the rock, and you feel it shuddering and echoing through her body. Who is in the front? Solidus. As you look through the tree line, you see movement. At first, just looking on the edges of the path, you see some shapes coming through. The trees seem to ebb and move. You see people darting forward and backwards in skimpily clad clothes.
Oh.
Bark.
Oh, hello.
Their skin harsh like bark, their clothes ragged. You recognize them as the forest folk who were in the winery.
Hmm.
In front of them come these vine creatures, the ones who are firing spikes across at you. And then, as you stare and they move closer and closer, behind them, you see something you've never seen before. A giant 30-foot tree
Fucking hell.
forcing its way through, its arms and branches whipping out left and right, smashing up the path and the tree in front of it. As it moves through, it lets out these blood-curdling roars that echo throughout the forest. You shiver and shake, but your grip on your halberd tightens. So you have one round of surprise. What
Oh
would you like
jeez. Oh jeez.
Run and jump off the ledge onto its head.
Well, I'm thinking we should maybe wait a little bit for them to come closer. We don't want to spring the trap
We need
as
that
soon as we
full-
see them.
Yeah.
This full party is slowly moving forward. This tree just like doosh, doosh, as the druid and the vine blades move up the side. As it's moving forward, its limbs are lashing out. You see the extent of this thing. It's like, and shards of tree are splintering off as it smashes its way through.
As soon
The path
as
isn't big enough. Go on.
as soon as I see it, can I cast Hunter's Mark on it?
Yeah.
Same.
You probably give away your position though.
Oof, don't give away your position, son.
It doesn't say anything about that.
You have to have line of sight, do you?
It says you choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about it knowing or... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll let you do it.
Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. If you, it's up to you. If you feel it would know, then
It's
I wouldn't
okay.
do it.
I
I'm
can't
cast
do
it.
it because I'm concentrating on the.
Yeah, you've
Oh.
got concentration,
Right.
so you can only
I
keep
can't
that for now.
concentrate on Hunter's Mark.
I'm just gonna like ready in action, like this I give a little peek over, and I know this dude's approaching.
Yeah.
On my side, so I'm just like ready to step out and swing.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Cast Hunter's Mark then. Does it have a save?
No, it just does it.
Just hits it. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't think you'd know. It just seems to just do it.
Okay, we'll put the trap symbol on it for Hunter's Mark, so he's now marked up. However, even though you don't have line of sight, as the tree moves into your vicinity, it seems to shift. It stops for a second in its movement and just sways back and forth. I'll just show you the picture of.
Gonna go up the hill, innit?
Oh, jeez.
If you look at Tree Blight in your handouts, you'll see what it looks like. This huge tree-like
think I want
entity
it.
with this jaw of bark, which is just open, standing 30 foot tall, stops moving forward and turns its not face, but it's maw towards you and just lets out this bellowing and begins swinging towards you in this like almost this huge radius of branches. It spotted you, Bruce.
Me?
Yep.
How?
Yeah.
And it's moving forward.
It's very perceptive.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna be like, come on then, you cunt!
This shit, it's like
So what
Evil
happens when
Dead.
it steps into Thingy? Callum?
As soon as it steps in, he takes 2d4 piercing damage. It's difficult terrain, so his movement's halved, and for every
Nice.
5 feet, he moves through, he takes another 2d4 damage.
Okay.
If this is
So move in, so roll a 2d4 damage.
if this is a surprise round,
me.
or do I not get a surprise attack then because it sees me? Or
Yeah, we'll go through each person now. So Callum will get it first with a Thingy, then Bruce, then we'll go for each person, then it'll start at initiative. But
Okay.
he has spotted you, Bruce. You're the person he can see.
sure, okay, well that's kind of what we wanted anyway.
Yeah. So Callum, roll your damage first.
Sleep.
6. Whee!
Nice. Every little helps.
So
He smelled.
this creature doesn't have legs as such. Its mass is just a withering of twigs and roots that crawl forward. Your spikes come up and begin to merge into it. They do damage. Well, they seem to do damage. However, they're not doing a lot.
Every little helps.
Every little helps. It's an Asda special. Okay, Bruce.
Alan Price.
Okay, I draw my sword and ready my shield and say, "Come on then, you twiggy bastard!" And as it's entered, hang on, where is it? As it's entered that area, I'm going to use... No, stop it, it's scary! It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 12.
Yes! It had to beat 13. Is it a fiend or undead? I'm assuming not.
No.
Okay. Well, on
Fucking
a failure, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0.
Okay.
Oh. Just gonna stay in that thing and die then. That's excellent.
Let's mark that up as frightened.
It's reduced. Speed is reduced to 0 for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage. Fuck.
Okay.
It's gonna automatically take damage.
Yeah.
So that's your
fucked
move.
that up.
We'll go. We'll
Okay,
just
that-
work around
that was
Blight
a-
and
That was a
Irina.
waste of time, but anyway.
Well, wait a minute, because
He only takes
Hang on.
damage if he moves.
yeah, and he can't move, so
It's just going to be stuck there, but...
he'll be stuck there
Someone-
forever. We've done it.
someone-
We solved it. Let's leave.
No. It on each of its turns.
It gets to make a save anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
But Blight, you're up. This is your surprise round before things start to happen.
I literally have no idea what to do. I'm going to attack. Oh, fuck. Probably out of range of these dudes. What are these guys, sorry, around here?
So you've got the vine blight creature that you saw before, which had like these extended arms that would stretch out and grab you, and then you've got the forest folk behind.
Sorry.
At this point for the surprise round, we'll say they're here and here because this will trigger your thingy.
Sorry. Can I just just point out there is a
Mhm.
benefit to this that I didn't realize. It doesn't get to make a save.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
It's actually held there in place for 1 minute, which is 10 rounds, unless
Yep.
it takes damage. So I'm gonna like change the plan, and as I see that it's taken hold, I'm gonna shout out to everyone, guys, the tree's stuck in place. Don't damage it. Concentrate on the others, and then we'll go for this one after.
Okay.
say,
We're
okay,
we're so
okay,
far
Chase.
away. We're like, what? What's he saying?
What?
Yeah.
Shh.
Damage
You don't
the
know
tree?
about us. What
Damage,
guys?
damage
Right.
the tree. You heard him.
We could try to take the other people out first, and then
It's a good idea, yeah.
go for the tree. I don't know.
I'm just
Turn to
gonna,
Esmeralda and just like, I think he said attack the big tree.
I'm just gonna pop an arrow at this dude here.
Okay. Yeah, fire away.
Bow.
Totally messed the plan up here.
Well, no, I think we've on the fly come up with a
14.
better one. The tree is stuck
What was
forever.
it, Blight?
14.
14 hits, roll for damage.
Yeah, boy.
I feel like without these humans,
4.
these trees
Four.
are gonna have less motivation.
Is that one engaged with Solidus? Is not, or is it not?
It's just moving in. It's sort of half and half because Solidus is going to react to it as it comes through.
Yeah.
So this will be a
thinking.
surprise round on it. So the arrow flies. Oh yeah, I'd say
So you get
your
advantage, right?
Well, he gets his
Nice.
d6. He's hit anyway. So add your d6 sneak attack. Is it 2d6 now?
You might get a 20 though.
Oh yeah, you can roll again to see if you get a crit.
What am I doing? Rolling.
So roll your
Damage
d20
again.
again.
This is like the Mario.
Your
game
hit.
from Mario.
Roll your hit to hit again because you have advantage on the attack
They have
roll.
a giant tree.
Yeah.
You might get a natural 20. That's the only reason to do it.
Oh baby. 23.
What did you roll on the dice there?
17.
17. Okay, so you
Sorry,
don't get
17. Yeah.
crit, so you still hit. So you've got your 4 damage so far, and then roll your sneak attack damage.
Which is 3d6.
3d6.
Nice.
3d6, yeah.
Oh, I roll 3d6.
Bottom left hand corner, you got your dice. Click on that, and then you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I had 3 there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Sorry.
You're forgiven.
I don't care. 9.
9. Nice. So you fire your
About
arrows,
this, guys.
and they fly across, and it's like, shh, and it just as Solidus is there, just behind this rock, like back to it, about to swing his halberd. This arrow just comes through and cuts through one of its limbs. It's like, and all these vines just ping back, like, and Solidus is like, "Fuck yeah, man, let's do this."
Yeah.
Irina.
Pumped. had a good fight in
Irina.
there,
Okay, Irina. Irina will. Oh, I wasn't expecting.
Look together, Bruce. That changes
Okay.
plan.
She will. How many channel divinities she gets to do to? Where's the map? She will. Within 30 feet. Oh fuck. Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
She has so much. She's going to cast Guiding Bolt
Okay. Against the blight.
against this one here.
Okay. Yes, you can see that. I'd say roll with disadvantage because it's going through the tree blight. Line of sight wise.
Could you maybe move
Yes, you can
to
move. Yeah.
there? Would that help?
Yeah, I'll give you it. You're firing through the branches, but I'll give you it with the movement.
Okay. Guiding Bolt. Here we go. So, 14.
Hits. Roll for damage.
4d6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 damage.
Nice.
Okay, no,
So
that
this
took forever.
huge
Sorry.
bolt of energy just flies across, like almost ducking and weaving through the branches of this tree blight as it like swinging and flailing, and it hits this vine blade. This huge surge of energy across it, and again the vines are like tearing and ripping, but it's still in its form. Solidus.
The next attack roll on that guy has advantage because of that as well.
Just mark him green for now. Solidus, you taking your swing at the vine blight?
I am indeed.
Cool. Roll for attack.
18.
18. Okay, yeah, that hits
18.
definitely. Roll for damage.
8.
8. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad.
I
You're
get
cutting into it, like
Go on.
chunks of vine are just almost. You notice as well as you cut into it, the vine seems to wrap around the halberd as you're trying to cut, but it's just slicing through. But the vine itself is slowing it down. It's almost stopping the force that you would have had on it.
Nice.
Okay.
Right.
Go on.
I got another
Oh, yeah?
attack.
Yeah, cool.
So other attack is a crit,
Nice.
and is 26. So I shall roll for damage.
Yeah, so roll your damage dice, double it, and then add your modifier.
6. Wasn't all that good. I rolled a 1 and a 2 for damage.
It's alright, it's alright.
6 damage. And for my bonus action, I'm going to pommel
as
it.
as you cut
go on.
through, it slashes it down. So
Oh,
it almost
piss.
it grabs your halberd as you come into it and begins to wrap around, but then you just yank it back out, pulling all these vines that just like splay, and then this gap that's created, you just come back with a second swipe and cut straight through, and you just slice down like a, it's almost like a side slice, and the top half just goes like and falls onto the floor. It just dissolves into this pile of like
Oh my god.
withered vines.
Excellent. Spit on it.
Nice. They're not too strong then.
No, fuck them. Fuck them in the dick. I turn to my compatriots and I say, fuck them in the dick.
Okay.
Well,
So, Callan, you've cast the thingy, so we'll count that as your surprise because if you want. And Esmeralda, you've got one thing before we go into initiative.
Can I cast Firebolt with surprise still?
Yeah, you can do anything. It's basically just a free round for you guys.
Oh right, okay. Yeah,
But-
so I'll
Bruce shouted out, "Don't hit the tree."
Don't hit the
Yeah.
tree.
I'm gonna
don't-
use Firebolt past the tree at this guy.
You can aim at the vine blade. Yeah, cool. Roll
What's
for
the,
attack.
what's the? Is
Is
not
it
a
a save or
radiance.
is it a hit?
is there?
120 foot. I've counted out. I think it's like 85, 90.
5, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, it's in range. Is it a roll to hit?
Yeah, one sec.
No worries.
8.
Unlucky, dude. There's so much going on. It just, as it goes almost through Callan's vines that are coming up and this spikes that thingy, and it just dissipates before it hits him, goes sideways and smashes.
Oh, you have
into it.
advantage on it. You have advantage on it.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. Yeah,
So
roll again.
Roll again.
Because it's got the thingy on.
Oh right,
I'll take that off because it was just first attack on it. Wasn't it?
15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Yes!
Roll for damage.
Yes. That's 16.
Nice. So yeah, as you fire forward, this huge ball of flame just engulfs this blight, and it just withers, and you hear this screech as it comes out. As it does, and this huge flame just spikes next to the tree blight. You hear this huge roar again as it reels back from the flame. Okay. So that's top of the round, and it's back to blight.
Scary. Is it dead? It's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah.
Nice.
sweet. I can move before I attack, can't I?
Yep.
Yeah, you can. It's normal thing, so you can move.
So, you know.
You can move, attack, and move, or move your full distance, or do whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up to here, and assuming this rock isn't in my way, I'm gonna fire another arrow at this fucking wanker here.
At the druid behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Go there,
can
then.
get it from there. You'll get line of sight.
Sweet, right. Yeah, it's a hit. 20.
Yeah, that hits, dude.
Nice.
That was a natural 20 or just added to.
14 plus 6, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then damage 5.
Paul, if you have one of our character sheets up, you can see the rolls, you know,
Sorry, dude.
if you
I've
wanted
got
to.
enough on my screen.
Fair enough.
My Mac will literally melt if I open another fucking tab.
'Cause it's got that feature now where every time someone rolls something, it comes
Yeah.
up. It's pretty cool.
I had James's character up in Lost Minds, and
Oh,
I've
yeah, you
seen
did.
it.
Yeah, you did.
Cool, Blight. Yeah, it's a good shot. You fire true, it pierces some of the thingy, but the druid just like snarls at you and begins to move towards you. Oh, buddy.
Cool.
Solidus.
Perfect timing. Right, well, I'm just gonna fucking run out and have a go at this fella.
Okay, dude.
First
See Chad
attack.
with this huge form, almost like a rock emerging from a rock.
The rock birthed a rock. A 21. I'll
Yeah,
presume
that hits, dude.
hits.
You'd be fucked if it didn't.
7.
7, nice. These guys don't have a lot of armor, and you're just cutting into him like you've almost fully severed an arm off him here in the blood. Whereas before the vines were just crumbling and whittling away, this guy's solid flesh. And as you cut in, the blood sprays, and then the rain, it begins to just drip down your face. And you're
Oh,
like, yeah.
I'm
we're
so
fucking
erect
on.
right now.
Do you get a second attack, Solidus?
I do.
Yep.
I love it.
Came up.
Tank.
17
17, yeah, hits.
for 13 damage.
Fucking hell. Nice.
That's
This slash
excellent.
comes down and it almost cuts him. And as you see, it almost cuts him in half. He's down. He drops to his knees. He's just there. Still looking at you, but he's really bad. He's got this huge wound across his chest that you can see is just bleeding out slowly.
Oh,
He's
fuck,
still alive
are those
and
guys
just-
stronger than the twiggy
pummel?
things?
Yeah, I'm gonna pommel him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pommel this mess on the floor. I'm just gonna lightly jab it.
Smash him like a potato.
Roll for
Yeah.
attack on your palm.
Oh, come
Palm
on.
Fritz.
Pomfrits, 12.
12 hits, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
12 hits. Nice.
On this one, yeah.
Fuck him up.
5 damage.
Dude. So you literally just mince this guy.
Penny butter.
You slice and you slice in this huge gash and you just get it and you pummel him and it almost goes into his eye socket and you have to yank it out because it gets jammed in a little bit as it goes in. Yeah, he's out for the count, dude.
I'm having such a good time.
That you, Solidus? You gonna move or are you done?
I'm just gonna sit down and just drink it in a little bit, just take in the atmosphere.
Cool. Right, Esmeralda, you're next.
Kill.
I'm guessing I can't shoot past that tree to
No.
incur.
You can move.
So we've got
Yeah.
plenty of time to
Oh
get
yeah, I've
into
got
position
movement, haven't I? Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do things.
So 5.
This
And
we
you
haven't
can move as
even.
mu-
This is the first.
First round.
So it's, in theory, it's the second round since the tree's been stopped.
Yeah.
Because we had a surprise. So yeah.
Yeah, because
So it's still got another 8 rounds. So yeah, we're good.
So yeah, I'll firebolt again, I guess. This one.
Cool. Yep. Roll for attack.
Oof. 8.
What was it, mate? 8.
8, yeah.
Yeah, misses. You struggle to get it through this tree by its withering arms and branches just flashing everywhere, and it just flies away, falls, and just smashes into one of the trees.
Can I bonus
bonus?
action to hide over here?
Yeah.
He misses and hides.
Whoops.
Just roll a stealth to see how well you hide.
27.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. You manage to just
buries himself in the
Just-
ground.
split his flame in your hand, fire it off into the trees. As it misses, you just duck and almost merge into this rock, camo style. Cool, Bruce.
Bruce is going to run up to this guy, hopefully not in the way of that, so we could go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And he hopes he's not in the range of the tree. And he gets there with his big fucking sword and is going to take 2 attacks. Oh, hang on. So he can do a bonus action, is it? Oh, that's concentration, so he can't do that because it's concentrating on the thing. Where's my dice? That's a 9 plus 6, 15.
15 hits.
Damage is 1d8 plus 3. 9 for the first attack.
Yep.
And then he's going to do a second attack, which is higher. 14.
14 hits, yeah.
Nice. And a 9. 4 damage.
Yeah, cool. You've slashed into him pretty bad. Your cuts and thingies, he's putting his arm up and you're cutting into his skin, the flesh, and little bits of like the weird bracken and leather that's around his skin just break off and fly. He's now standing his ground, but he does look pretty injured. Okay. It's Winter Split. So he's
Oh, is this Winter Splinter?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what they were saying before.
they kept saying it.
So
Yeah.
just read me the rules of Frightened and give me the rules of his entanglement quickly.
Okay.
Dude,
It's a
something
divine.
sick.
Yeah.
It's a
Some of us.
divine sense, not divine sense. It's channel divinity. So,
He can't move towards you, is that right?
hang on a minute. Let me find where it is. Right, it's abjure enemy. You made a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. While frightened, the creature's speed is 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed.
Mm-hmm.
So it can do things, I guess.
Stuff from here,
It can
but
attack, but it just can't move.
Okay, cool. And Callan, what's your entanglement doing to it? Does he take damage at the top of his turn or not if he doesn't
Only
move?
when he moves.
Okay. So he's got these vines and needles almost gripping into his legs. You frightened him so he can't move anyway. However, he lets out this ground rumbling roar, and one of the branches just swings back and then begins to come towards you, Bruce. So, let's have a look. Ooh, you lucky bastard. Natural 1. So that's 10 to hit.
Misses.
So the first branch comes down, it swings just above your head as it goes, breaking all the canopy and trees that hang above you. Just you get this splinter of wood and leaves falling on top of you, but the huge branch swings above. Okay. It then swings towards Blight.
No.
11.
Oh, hang on.
What's
Sorry,
that?
sorry,
15.
Paul. I'm
Yeah.
really sorry. It's frightened
Yeah.
as well as can't move.
Okay.
So
So
I'm-
it can't attack.
I think I can't remember what the
Not
frightened
today,
condition
hang on.
does.
I did think when you said frightened, it'd be different.
sorry.
Frightened creatures
I'm
disadvantage
sorry.
on ability checks and attack rolls while source of fears in line of sight. Creature can't willingly move closer, so it has disadvantage on its attack rolls.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
It rolled a natural 1 and 2, so it can't really get worse.
Cool.
So that's those two. I'll roll to see if it does get worse. No, got 17 on that one. So Blight, it was 11 to hit you.
My AC's 15.
Yep, nice. So it swings. So Bruce, you get this huge swing above your head as it bellows towards
Is it actually
you.
swinging a branch right now?
Yeah, it's
That far
imagine-
away? Holy
Imagine
shit.
the Whomping Willow, This thing's 30 feet high, right?
Oh my god.
So it's towering above you all, and its branches are just coming down through the canopy that's above you and just breaking all the thingy.
Oh shit, I thought I was safe there, but no.
Well, technically, there, Bruce, you're in 5 feet of it because this is it's a
Yeah, I knew that.
it's 15 foot by 15 foot. However, it's also swinging at Blight. So
Wow.
it swings 2 massive branches down. They crash through the canopy Blight. You just duck as it comes over and it misses. However, then. Fuck, this disadvantage sucks.
Fuck you, tree.
13 for you, Bruce.
Fuck off. Don't even scratch me.
Misses. Okay. I'm just gonna have to go for you again on this one.
Got beat at 19.
Oh, 18 and a 15. So it takes a 15 plus 9, beats your AC.
Plus 9?
Yeah, dude.
Bullshit.
So, as you're stood there, you duck under this tree as the branch swings across, but then you notice that the ground around you just begins to bulge and tear as a huge root comes up from underneath you and just begins to wrap and wrap and wrap around you and crush. You feel your legs underneath your armor just begin to like crush as the tin bends in.
Tin?
You are now grappled at the steel. The steel bends like tin.
If I only had a heart.
Your tinfoil armor.
Your steel begins to bend and crush against your legs, and you feel your veins getting cut off. You are now grappled, and you take.
I've made a mistake.
Okay, at the start of your turn. All right, right, yep. So you're grappled, dude.
Okay.
And then it is Irina's turn.
Irina. Okay,
Who
who's
do I
left?
go
There's only one of them druids
Callan,
left.
you're at the very bottom.
That thing's still
it is.
stuck, still taking damage from. Okay, what does Irina do? She is going to. Can she get down from this cliffside? Like, how steep is that? Is it steep or?
Yeah, it's 15 foot, and it's a fairly vertical cliff, so she'd have to make some sort of save to get down, and it would use like double her movement to get down there. So it says she can probably use her 30 to get down safely, or she can try and jump and make an acrobatic save.
24 radius.
But it's
Okay, she's gonna not listen to Bruce.
Okay.
And she's going to cast Fireball at the creature. It's a 20-foot radius, but she's
Okay.
gonna do it in a way
I've
that
got
doesn't hit
Fireball here.
Bruce.
okay. 1 second.
She sees that Bruce is like in
Wow.
trouble.
Fucking hell.
So if you could move
Jesus
it,
Christ.
so if you could move it so it hits the tree and that person next to Bruce.
I mean, that's a very specific hit.
It'd definitely singe him.
Putting a needle there.
Yeah.
That's within.
Yeah, I
artwork.
mean, you could move it to the left a little bit if you wanted to be really specific.
I can't because it pings to the thingy. So.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
She sees that Bruce is like wrapped up in the tree and is in trouble, and she loves him. I've decided.
Okay.
So,
brother.
and so, yeah, she just like points her finger out and casts Fireball.
Cool.
You just see this bright streak flash from her pointing finger, and like what starts with like a low roar, just like is an explosion of flame, and each creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And I'm assuming the big fucking tree, does it automatically fail, or does it just have disadvantage on it, or what? How does it
no,
work?
it can make saving throws.
Because it can't move.
Ooh,
Do you know what I mean?
that's a very good point. Yeah, I know what you mean. Can someone just look that up? Whether you can make a saving throw when you're grappled? Someone just look it up on the internet. The druid managed to get a 16 plus It's a 17 on a druid.
Hang on. The creature automatically. Hang on.
Can't
Fail.
manipulate
The creature. No, it just says disadvantage.
Yeah, just disadvantage.
Yeah,
then.
it just says disadvantage, so I'll just do that.
13 and a 12 plus 0, so 12. For the tree.
12 for the tree.
And 16.
It has to be 14.
Okay, so the druid survives, the tree doesn't.
Okay, so
Druid
then
takes half damage.
half damage is 8d6. Yeah,
Nice.
baby. Yeah, baby. So, let me just roll these. So, 10, 15, 16, 17... 18, 22, 26, 30, 31 points of damage total.
Alright, let me take that
So,
last.
That's a
So
big hit.
let's round it up to 16 for the druid.
yeah, he takes 16 and the tree takes 31 points of damage.
Okay. So this huge fireball just arcs across the forest coming from up on the hill. It comes down and you just see it engulf the tree for a minute. All you see is this withering set of branches between this fire cutting through the flames and arcing out. And then the fire ebbs and you see a scorched but still looking pretty good tree. The druid, however, where there once was a human, is now just a pile of ash.
Nice.
Okay.
And once again, she just like goes,
Bruce, although grappled, you just hold up your shield to this and the flames literally lick up the side and just like arc up into the branches above. Some of the, what you do find is some of the trees and leaves that are still left above you begin to cinder and drop down on your helmet. Like a hot potato. Alright. So that was Arena.
at that,
Black
she's just gonna, sorry, she's gonna
Dead.
move behind the rock there.
Excuse me.
The druids are all dead, so Callan.
Big tree's taking damage now, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can
Yeah.
start moving through the
Yeah.
green shit.
He's not frightened anymore, is that right?
Yeah, he's taken damage, so now he's back to normal.
But he can still move. The green shit's still there because you haven't taken damage yet.
Yeah. I know. I want to mark him, but that takes it away.
Oh, you're gonna break concentration.
I've already marked. Oh, it doesn't
Choose.
apply to you, but I've already marked him.
Have you marked him? Because it's
I did Hunter's
Yeah,
Mark
the
at the
fight.
very beginning.
would the other one break that? Do you need concentration for Hunter's Mark? Just double check it.
What other one? Sorry.
Because then you frightened him.
That's just an action. It's nothing to do with concentration. It says.
Okay, cool. Oh, and it was Irene who did that, wasn't it?
No.
Is anybody actually going to stand toe to toe with this tree?
I am.
No.
You are.
Yeah, I'm already am. I'm fucking grappled by it.
Yeah, I was
Okay then.
thinking about trying to do fireballs from afar, but
Do
That'll
it.
still
Just
give
fucking
me-
unload on it. I'm just like tied up like fucking. Now's the time. Unload.
Oh, that's what I'm
Whenever
waiting
you're
for,
ready.
for permission.
Irina's already started
yeah.
it. She's given the go ahead.
Does Bruce being grappled mean that I don't get sneak attack?
You would get sneak attack.
You'd get sneak attack because the sneak attack thing sort of works as the enemy's distracted, so the enemy's grappling thingy, so you would.
Okay. Some mad damage. Let's get some mad damage. Right, mark him for one, so you can take away the spikes.
Oh.
No, but I need the mark.
You know what could the mark do?
Gets me an extra d6, I think.
Better than
Yeah.
constantly damaging him wherever he
An
goes.
extra d6 every turn. Every shot. So right, use the spell slot there. So he's marked.
Whenever you're ready, Callan. Come on.
I'm just taking my time. Right, so I'm gonna take a shot on the tree.
That
Some of
sounds
that.
sounds
27.
sounds awfully like a blue dragon.
27.
It's actually a red dragon.
Is
27 hits.
it?
Right. So the way I'm reading this right, I get 1d8.
Mhm.
I get. How many did you get for sneak attack?
Is it 3d6? That's what the rogues get.
That's what Blight gets, but you're not that level.
No,
are
Not
you?
rogue, are you?
Yeah,
I
it
could
should
do an
say.
extra 1d6 damage to one creature.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 2d6 because I get one from my mark as well.
Yep, and 1d8.
Yeah. And
Plus whatever modifier you have.
I've got Colossus Slayer. So once per turn, when you hit
like
a creature
this.
with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its maximum HP.
Fucking
Yes,
hell,
it is.
Callan.
So
How
I'm
many
gonna
dice do you want to roll?
2d8 and
2d6, yeah. Plus
Nice.
4.
For a total of 4.
Yeah, here we go.
Quad 1.
So 2d8, 2d6, plus 4. This is just one shot. I get 2 shots.
Fuck me, dude.
You only get to sneak attack once, though.
Yeah, I know.
Wish it was 2
So
winners.
14 for my first shot.
Nice.
So it's 18 altogether. So
Okay. So,
yeah.
your arrows fly, and your arrow sticks into the wood, and the back of it just like a dong 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 dong. The creature looks fairly unharmed.
Okay.
Fairly
and then
unharmed.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Fairly. I like the fairly. Gonna shoot him again. Here we go. 19.
19 hits, yeah.
Okay. So it's just 1d8, 1d6 plus 4. 13
13 damage.
plus
Nice.
4. 17.
17 damage. Nice.
It's not bad. 18 and 17.
This one flies, and it's such a nest of like branches. It just smashes into one of the branches, chips one of the ends off, but it still swings. Okay. Top of the round, Blight. So that's another round off his. Oh no, that's all gone now. He's not frightened. He's not thingy, is he?
Absolutely fine.
Cool. Yeah, Blight. She
Um,
did.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip him with my short bow and then get the hell out of the way.
Okay. He will get reaction.
Not if he disengages.
That's
Yeah,
all I
you
was
have
gonna
to
do.
disengage for your bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Nice.
Roll for damage. You get sneak attack because you've got bruise.
9 damage.
9.
What do I roll? Another 3d6 for sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a d6 tail.
13's my sneak attack.
Nice.
Nice.
It's 9 damage.
You guys are
22.
firing arrows and stuff into him. Literally, it's like this. Just firing like doosh, doosh, doosh. And they're smashing into the branches and bits of wood are like chipping off. But he just keeps like, he's just standing there, and every time he gets hit, Bruce, you just feel this crush around you as the boat entwines further.
It's not helping.
Okay, Blight, you want to move? So you
I'm
use
gonna
bonus to
disengage him.
disengage.
How far can I go?
30 feet, I think, is your movement speed, is it?
I'm gonna hide behind this rock.
Yeah, cool. All right. Solidus.
Well,
Time to get tasty.
yeah. Seeing as
It's
Rock
Clark
versus
Ninja.
tree.
Who will win?
I'm
Endless,
gonna,
endless question.
Does rock beat paper?
I had a
Just
plan,
not know.
but it involves it being on the a bit closer to the cliff, so I'll have to hold that plan for now, and I'll just fire some crossbow bolts at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
What a fucking pussy.
23.
23 hits, rough damage.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the arrows are doing much.
And come on, get in there, Solidus.
3 damage.
3.
Yep. 3.
Fuck.
It's like.
Get in there and rage. Get angry.
I'll fire another one.
Okay. Roll for da-
23.
It hits, yeah. Roll for damage.
Come on. Ooh. 10 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
All better.
That one's
All
better. The first one just like almost cuts off and dinks off. The second one sticks in.
I feel like he's getting
Right.
half damage from these.
It's
Yeah, I
Esmeralda
did it.
next, but
I did
just
it,
before I
boys.
say what you're gonna do? Really need a piss. So Esmeralda, have a think.
Have a think.
Go to.
Well, I'm gonna go piss as well, but definitely not gonna do arrows because that seems to be doing shit.
My
You know,
plan
it's
is
spot.
Fire seems to be the way.
We need to, yeah, we
Go
need
all
to
the way to
like.
Poldark's with it.
I want the tree near the cliff edge so I can do a heroic running jump like the film Rain of Fire. I'm gonna be Matthew McConaughey. I'm just gonna be like, "Ugh."
Wait, refresh my memory again. What happens to him at the end of the film?
Oh, he was eaten by a dragon like midair. In fact, I think it's that shot where he's actually flying
He just
at
turns
it.
around and goes, "Oh!" He's straight down the gullet.
Callan, are
Yeah,
you
oh yeah, he dies.
Callan, are you rolling a spliff?
No, I'm just.
Oh, it looks like
This is how my mum calls me a serial killer because I roll up my.
looks like you're rolling a joint.
That's weird. My mum calls me serial killer because I kill people
Pre-roll,
in mass
old man.
numbers.
It's just nicer than having a big packet on my desk. Just like
I'm gonna go for piss.
Put it in a bin.
I haven't got a bin. I threw the bin away.
Why'd you throw the bin away?
Because I've literally cleaned the room out. Like there's nothing in here.
I was gonna
Nice,
say,
everyone else in for
I remember there being like shelving and stuff.
Yeah, that's all gone.
Where's it
Completely
gone?
gone.
Where's all your
In the bin.
nerd
Big old
accoutrements?
skip. They're in a box. Actually,
I'm sad.
I'm just waiting. I've bought a wardrobe and
Mm.
some of the IKEA like Calyx shelves, so I'm gonna
Mm.
probably put some shit on there.
Okay,
Put
yum, yum.
some top stuff on there, you know,
Fair enough.
for my streaming. For when I get streaming,
Should get streaming.
I should get streaming. The setup is built for streaming.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, nice.
I don't know what to stream.
Just playing some
Any-
games.
Can
Just
literally
do what cam girls do. I'll do it with
Yeah.
my shirt off and
What games do you like to play?
what games?
Yeah.
Well,
All
I've
of
just
them.
got the new. Yeah, I've just got the new Evil Genius, and that's. really
Oh
cool.
yeah,
Have you played
I've
that?
seen a. I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of buzz about it. I think I'm connected. I'm connected to most of the designers on LinkedIn, so
Have you ever played Dungeon Keeper?
no,
Oh, okay.
I'm very sorry.
It will be.
Yeah, I already feel
Good.
it.
You just build a base, and then you got like you do like evil things around the world, and then.
Oh yeah,
You
I think I've
gain
played. I
rep.
think I've played Dungeon Keeper.
Is Dungeon
Oh, yeah.
Keeper the one with the little goblins?
Yeah. But
Yeah, I
it's,
used
it's,
to
along,
love
it's in
that
the
one.
same vein as that. Like,
Mm.
you've got a base and you've got your minions, and then you build like,
Yeah.
training to make better ones, and
That's fun.
yeah, and then you got little secret agents that try to break into your base, and you got to set up little traps and stuff.
There you go.
Cool.
That's your streaming content right there. You play that.
Yeah. I get angry though. That's the problem. Not at that game, but like
Yeah,
I play
people
Sea
love
of
that.
Thieves, and I get proper sweary. And punchy.
Look at Rage quit.
Yeah.
Made it for
Yeah.
that.
Need a logo and theme and stuff. I might just call it Kurt Burt and just be done with it.
What?
Stream for life.
Like, have you ever seen the film Talented Mr. Ripley?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing right now.
Or
Just going
catch
down
me,
my hair.
catch me if you can as well.
What colour hair you got there, Kurt? Did you say it's black or mousy brown or
It's brown.
brown? Might get some laser eye surgery as well. Get rid of these glasses.
Penis enlargement. About
Fitness reduction. Maybe.
Boo! That's a heavyweight hit right there.
that.
Mercy.
Yeah. I had to write go overclockers because they said that I bought it and it was supposed to be next day delivery. And then, like a Karen, I went straight on there because it was the next day.
What is it you've ordered?
I've like done a whole. Do you remember I was asking you about a desk?
Yeah.
So I've literally stripped out my entire room and I've like remodeled.
I can hear because it sounds echoey, like you've got no padding.
Yeah, I've got nothing. It's just a desk. That's all I've got. I'll show you.
It's like World of Warcraft where it's like,
Yeah.
It's just a desk and a
Oh,
massive
nice.
monitor. But
Nice.
that's,
Nice.
Yeah, like it.
Getting there.
Yeah. So it's
Sleeping's
them on
not
it.
that comfy, but
Yeah. I ordered them on it and it didn't come the next day, so straight away I was back on there.
Mine's full of. I've just organised all my dice because I keep forgetting which one's which. So I've like separated it: D12, D10, D6, D4.
legend.
I remember one of my friends picking up a D12 and asking where the 20 was on it.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, how we laughed.
In the next week, his character was dead.
Yeah.
Right, Esmeralda.
Yeah, so fireball
Okay.
the tree.
Roll for attack.
Roll that. 21.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck. You guys are rolling
finally.
good tonight.
Fuck yeah, Paul.
Right, roll for damage.
Fucking
Damage
Dude.
is
winter
9.
splinter. Fucking winter
What does it do?
bell
9.
end.
9.
9.
I think of anything that rose in winter. It's degrading. Winter.
Bell end. Winter. Prick.
These little puffs of fire are just like popping on it, like almost igniting the arrows that are going in. So Bruce, so you were grappled, so your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any speed bonuses. That's
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
You can't move.
I've got a spell that summons a beast.
Well-
Could I summon a giant beaver?
You just see
Yeah.
Bruce like
Hold us down.
getting squashed. And it's like
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry, it's the start of your turn, isn't it? So, 1d6 plus 6 damage. You take 9 damage as the vine crushes
9?
around your abdomen.
5.
Well, I really don't want to get in there and get stuck in that.
Fucking pussy.
Looks-
What is
thick.
in that flask?
You're a fucking you're a Goliath, aren't you? You're a Goliath.
Yeah.
Lemon.
A Goliath barbarian.
I am a Goliath barbarian. Yes.
Get the fuck over here.
I also like being alive.
Fuck's sake.
Oh,
Right,
everybody, shout out to Alex's snuggy dressing gown.
Yeah.
nice.
It's amazing.
Snug as fuck.
Nice.
So
I
cozy.
believe it is a
So,
smoking jacket.
Bruce, you can try and escape if you wish.
Yeah, I fucking know I can. So what you
it's a strength
see,
check.
no, it's
You
not.
got a firearm.
What you see
What are you
is
using?
Bruce goes, this is
How could you be cold?
this
with
is
a
too tight, and you just see him close his eyes, and he just like dissolves into a silvery mist, and
Oh, Misty Step.
appears here
Okay.
firearm?
with his sword, and just goes, "I'm over here, you tree branchy fuck,"
Well, showed him.
and takes
attack.
takes his attack.
Your Misty Step bonus then.
It is indeed.
All my cameras are just dropping in and
Yeah.
dropping out.
Yeah, mine too.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Nice, crit. Roll for damage.
I'm showing it. I'm showing it. Natural 20. So hang on a minute. So it's double dice, isn't it?
Yeah, double dice and add your modifiers.
Where's Bruce? Longsword. So 1d8, which are here, plus 3. A 1. Are you fucking kidding me? So that's a 2 plus 3, which is a 5. But I also get the
Take the 5 off.
what?
I've taken 5 so far.
Yeah, so then I get the 1d6 for the hunter's mark.
Yep.
Do I double that?
No, you just double your crit one.
1! Fuck off! I just rolled 2 ones.
Okay,
So that's
minus 1.
another 1 damage.
Okay, so that's 6 damage in total.
What a waste
So-
of a crit.
You pop out with the grapple then, so that's cool.
Yeah, and then I'm going
You're
to
on your side.
attack again.
Okay.
So whoosh, whoosh. 15 plus 6, 21.
Yeah, hits. Roll for damage.
That's better. 7 plus 3, 10.
Nice.
Oh, and then
So-
the
Go on.
the d6 plus another 2,
Nice.
12.
So as you've been
Fuck it.
firing and barraging and this flame's been coming at it, the arrow's been coming at it, this huge ball of flame's been at it, and then Bruce, you've been just hacking away at it next to it. It's looking really weak. Limbs are hanging off.
like as I take them
part of the bark is
slashes,
coming away.
I shout, look over to Solidus, and shout over, "Get down here and get angry, you cowardly fuck!"
And then I'm waiting, like I'm saying, bring it to the cliff edge so I can jump, and it'll look cool in slow motion.
A Zack Snyder flick.
Yeah.
Okay,
Zack Snyder's in the bushes filming me.
so dude, the only thing the tree blight can hit is you. So
Brilliant, nice one.
lucky bastard. 11.
Nope.
That's more like it. 16 plus 9 hits. Yeah.
Nope.
Yes, it does.
No.
All right. I need to use the dice on here. So, the first branch comes down and swings past, just narrowly missing your head as you duck to get out of the way, but the second one comes up from the left-hand side and just catches you. It does 20 damage as it lifts you up off the ground and almost smacks you in half.
Sorry, I think you lagged out a little bit, Paul, there. It sounded like you said 20 damage.
20 damage. So that's its 2 branch ones.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not getting down there.
Yeah, range attack the better.
Help! Help!
20.
I didn't hear no bell.
24
Get back in there,
hits.
Bruce.
So
Rope a dope him. Pull him in. Don't
as
get
your
in his ear.
body falls back down, a root smashes up from the floor and entangles you in the air and pulls you back to the ground. So you're now grappled. As you're
Again.
there, as a bonus action, 18.
Miss.
You lucky fucker.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, the jaw of this creature opens up and comes to snap down onto you, but it just misses slightly, and its jaw just shuts tight in front of your face. Okay, we can. Yeah. So with you grappled, it moves 30 feet. To here.
Damn.
So it begins just crashing through and moving. Okay. Irina.
Irina, she sees Bruce tangled up, her newfound friend-zoned brother, runs to the edge of the cliff, gives a look back at Solidus, thinking, "You fucking pussy."
What?
And you see her. Where is it?
Don't tell me she does a rain of fire.
She
I'll be
jumps
absolutely
in
fucking
slow
furious.
motion.
Rain of fire. What an ace reference that is.
She you just see her pull out a holy symbol and like close her eyes and concentrates, and this like blinding light sunlight just seems to like radiate out of her, and it needs to take a wisdom save. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Oh, it's going to be high on this.
17.
Yeah, that succeeds. So that, and then nothing happens.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, she's not going to do anything. Could she do anything else? Just give me a second. That's it. She just looks like shocked that her thing didn't work. I was like, oh shit, Bruce! Okay. That's it.
Cool. So that was Irina. Callan.
Has this thing seen me in the bush?
You're within 60 feet.
Fucking hell.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't see anything
5,
within
10,
60
15,
feet.
20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, he can see you.
Fuck.
Huh.
Well, how about that?
Oh, Paul,
Doesn't
have
think anyone
I've
did,
taken. Yeah, Paul said it was looking ropey.
Yeah, it's nearly there.
Paul, I took
But we
damage.
haven't done well.
I've taken damage, so I need to roll a check, concentration check.
Yes, you do, yeah.
It's D20, right?
Yes. And you've got to meet your spell save, haven't you?
I don't know. I've rolled a 9.
Let me have a look while Callan's deciding.
I thought it was just higher. You had to get higher than a 10.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
And either way, I don't think a 9 succeeds.
DC equal to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. So, yeah, it would be 10 anyway. So, you lose concentration, so you lose Hunter's Mark. Is that right?
Does a 24 hit it by any chance?
Yes, 24 hits it
Oh,
very
get ready
muchly.
for 2d8s, 2d6s. This guy's good at cute.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark's gone.
Roll a 1 on 2. So 19 on that one.
19 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled a 1 and you got 19 damage.
No, I rolled a 1 on 2 of the damage dice. 1 on a d6
Alright.
and 1 on a d8.
Fuck
I
me.
rolled 1, 7, 1, 6.
Okay. As you fire your bolt, this huge echoing cry comes out. And Bruce, you feel the grasp of this creature loosen. And it falls backwards, almost like a loose piece of wood in the wind. And it just falls back and it goes across the path, and the dust and leaves and twigs that you've been slashing off it just fly out in all directions as it now lays looking like an inanimate tree
Fuck you, Winter Splinter.
across the path.
Winter bitch.
Nice.
Nobody saw the kill, but I know it was me.
Yeah. Well done.
Easy.
The
That was not
woods
too bad.
echo quiet.
Oh, we did well there. We did surprisingly well there.
Can I go up to
You
the
were very-
creature
Very lucky.
and try to remove as many arrows as I can?
How many did you fire?
3.
3. Roll a d4.
You see Bruce like just
3.
touch
Did you
himself.
get 3?
Yeah.
You managed to get them all out.
Touch himself, right?
Oh yeah. You see Bruce like place his hand on his chest and he regains 20 hit points.
Nice. The rain still falls, but the clouds seem to ebb and fade away, and the rain begins to get lighter as the sun, well, the misty sun, breaks through the sky.
Is everybody Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
Affected by the tree.
Ow!
Yeah. Absolutely fine. I was over there. I'm
I'm
Absolutely
gonna
fine.
say a prayer for this tree because, like, my religion is all about
trees.
Fucking tree
woodlands
hugger.
and shit. So I feel like this is a
Did you want to check it out to see what it was?
yeah. Please.
Make a nature check as you.
Solidus, I
Um,
really could have used your help there.
You had it all in control. Look
21.
at this. Look what you did. I'm so
21.
proud.
So
Good
Cal,
work,
as
brother.
you're praying
I was
over-
I was ready to jump in.
Yeah, I bet you was.
While while this is happening, I run and leap off in slow
All
motion.
right. We're all gonna have scrambled eggs for breakfast, and we want you to lay the eggs. You chicken.
So, Callan, as you pray over the tree, you get the sense that this was. You're looking over the pieces, and it's all natural. It's all normal wood, but you get the sense it's been almost infected by a neutral evil force. Some wild magic has held it together and caused it to create this form. But now, as it lies here, just as wood, you see that it's fallen back to nature, and back to good, well, neutral.
Can I loot the bodies of the druids and shit?
Get some bat coins.
Yeah, sure.
Investigation.
Make an investigation check. Yeah.
Excuse me. 19.
19, nice. You find small pouches on each of the bodies. Each one has between the two of them, there's about 50 copper,
50 copper.
15 silver,
Yeah.
and 20 gold.
20 gold. I flick out everyone two gold. How many
Yeah,
is
there's
that?
5 of you now.
I flick everyone 2 gold.
Plus Irina.
Not Irina. Fuck Irina. I flick everyone 2 gold.
Okay.
She holds her hands out, like, ready. Oh.
So mad about being friend zoned.
Yeah.
I don't even look at her.
Like a brother. Like a
Okay.
brother, you just punch her in the head. Strip her up. Do that thing when she's walking, just kick her back in. Love you like a sister.
So,
We're a monkey scrub.
Did
the
I,
battle is now finished. You go back to the winery.
I guess so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Original plan.
Can we burn this? Make sure it doesn't come back.
Whoa.
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 Yeah, of course
Can
you
I
can.
relay this information to him? Like, I know that this tree is.
Yeah, Callan, you've seen its natural wood now, so
Yeah, this is.
You've seen it's what? Sorry.
I've seen morning wood. Give it a quick sending. It's not normal. This is this thing has been possessed. It's evil.
Should we not burn
But
it?
now
Yeah.
that we have vanquished it.
Who gives a
it's
shit?
not anymore. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well-
Who are you? No, where are you?
Would it
I
not?
was over here
would
killing regular old peeps,
Uh,
smashing them into red mist.
I'd ask Callan. Would the
Well,
right
it's Minster.
would the right thing to do it to cremate it or not?
I
don't
mean,
think
it's
there's
a tree. Trees fall
there's
and
no
they're
fear,
tied
is
to the
there?
ground.
of this thing coming back.
no.
I don't even- No.
I trust.
Nothing.
Okay, I trust your
Which-
judgment.
no.
Let's go.
If a tree falls in the wood, would anybody burn it?
Is there a Bruce to burn it?
So, you make your way back to the winery. As you do, you see, as you're walking across the vines, now the air begins
We
to
get
clear.
that slow-mo walk.
Yeah, you get the slow-mo walk back across the
Armageddon.
vines, and the scent that fills your nostril is that scent after the rainfall, that almost damp wood, soft earth smell.
Liv Tyler just runs out and greets me.
You see above the winery a circle of ravens, and the windows and doors have all been barred shut and shuttered closed. As you get halfway across, the door opens, and you see Davian, Adrian, Elva come out to greet you. What's news?
All is okay. We have slain the beast
For sure.
It was real easy.
for sure.
Generous use of the word we
Atlas
there,
was
Bruce.
shocked. He's like, "You killed it?"
Yes.
Boss,
The winter
kind of a
splinter.
waste of our time, to be honest.
Yeah, come on.
Have you got any wine?
Yes, yes.
It's almost like
Oh.
He's like, that wasn't the tree. That's the tree. Where's my son?
And I
So-
point at Bruce and I say he knows.
Yeah, Solidus, get it.
You see a wry smile come across Davian's face. He sees that you've helped the family again. Beyond thanks, potentially at this
I
point.
believe it won't be the last.
He invites you in, you come back in, and you head up into the top story, where you see now the women and a few of the other members of the family are beginning to unbar the windows, open them back up. The fresh air from after the rainfall begins to flow in. You feel a sense of peace and calm. Davian brings you into the main dining area. He puts a glass in front of all of you and brings out a large flagon of wine and pours it all. He raises his glass. A toast to perhaps the bravest people I have met. People who,
Except Solidus.
Oh.
Put your cup down.
Oh.
without knowing us, have sacrificed themselves, put themselves in the way of danger. The Martikov family are forever in your debt. And perhaps it is time to tell you the full truth.
I knew it!
And as he says that, he lowers his glass to the table. And he lowers his head down. And as he does,
If he turns into Strahd, I'm not going to be happy. Oh no! What?
It's having a real horrible
odds.
poo.
form, as his bones click, and his
I didn't
clothes
want
rip,
this.
and wings spout from behind him.
I don't want the truth.
Ooh, I'm getting a fucking arrow.
He begins
straight
to
away.
growl, but then it goes quiet, and he looks up. He's taken on the form of a hybrid raven, a raven like hybrid.
What the
So,
His
fuck?
arms are now wings with claws on the end. His head is a full raven with a huge beak. He's in a human form stood up in front of you. And he says, "This is our true form. This is our gift." And he looks at you, Blight. "When I saw you, I knew we could trust you. You have been gifted as we have."
Oh my god.
I'm just beaming at him.
I'll show you what they look like.
Holy
I'm just
shit.
looking around at Bruce and it's like,
Fucking
Yeah,
weird,
I've
man.
already got my bow. Like, my bow's notched.
I do
Please,
it.
you can't.
I do a divine sense. Detect good and evil.
You detect good,
Okay.
although he's in this form.
Is this
Um,
Davian or Adrian?
This is Davian.
Davian, right.
Do they all do this or just Davian?
It's only
Yeah, that's-
Davian in the room at the moment.
Kind of saw this one
Okay.
coming.
Fucking hell, I thought he was turning into
yeah,
Strahd then.
predictable.
I went into the bathroom after him, and it was just white shit everywhere, all over my new car.
I can't get a Were Raven picture.
And we all know birds shit white because
So good as well. Anyway, if you need us,
Because they can't piss.
Just
That was
call.
it, yes.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember.
I
I
remember.
have a cloaca.
James, you've never
That's
played
the
one.
hole. That's the hole that piss and shit comes up. A cloaca.
This is fucking
Oh.
disgusting.
I asked the man, does he have a Chloe?
should you
Before you, he crinkles and turns, and his wings fold back in, and he turns back to a human. There are not many people that we tell our secret.
I kind of wish you hadn't to us.
My bow is still trained on him.
My god.
Kellen, please. We mean you no harm.
Alan,
We are
shoot him.
in your service.
Shoot him.
I stretch my wing out in front of Callan's bow and just look at him and say,
Yeah.
like, lower it, dude.
Nice.
Car.
There's
He
one
was
thing that I
already
forgot.
marked.
Kellen,
Yeah.
as you were searching the Winter Splinter and looking for his wood, as you were pulling away the twigs and bits of like branch and log that were forming them together, you found a green glowing gem in its center, and you pulled it out and pocketed it.
Oh, did I?
Forgot to tell you. Yeah, my bad.
I forgot to tell everyone.
I meant to ask
Um,
about the gems actually.
Okay, I put my bow away, and then I reach into my Louis Vuitton handbag, pull out this green glowing orb, and I put it on the table.
And
And I
Davin
say,
is,
is this one of the gems you were talking about?
this is it. Not only have you defeated the monster, you have brought back Our lifeblood. Our wine. The Lord of Light has shined on us on this day. Drink. Drink.
I
Don't
look
need-
up and
Brings up his
down.
gun.
Don't need telling
The row
twice.
of us here, and I'm like, the Lord of Light. I'm sorry, what? The Lord of what?
He downs his thingy. I must tell the others.
I neck
We
my
must get
wine.
this planted. With this, my friends, we will have our wine again.
It was all.
Thank you. Thank you. And he begins to just almost like put his arms around all of you. Eat.
Oh,
Drink.
God, they're real huggy, these people. Aren't they?
Like it here.
So he goes
I'm gonna
and
go find that chick.
he leaves the room, and you're all there alone.
Well, that was a surprising twist. I thought he was going to turn into fucking Strahd at that point.
I think I'd have preferred that.
I
Having a little
can't be
wait,
here,
wait, sir.
or not as me, if he was Blight. He was Strahd.
Well, I don't think any of us would want to be.
Strahd
Well,
knows
just 'cause
knows
he
you,
knows
right?
me. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this
I thought it was awesome.
I really thought we'd be going for dinner tonight.
Who knew we would kill an ancient mystical being for a bunch of birds?
We now have a real strong ally potentially.
Well,
All bird people.
I mean, he can turn into a bird,
Yeah.
but
What
like,
good's that do us?
but that,
They're
yeah.
were-ravens.
So what is that? Do I know what he is, or
From your history, you'll know that hybrid forms of human and animal often are stronger and more agile. You remember back to when Adrian was assisting you in fighting the scarecrows. He seemed to have almost superhuman strength and speed and agility. He was a good fighter.
I mean, knowing, despite this, I say, I mean, even though he can do this, we still had to fucking save him. He was
That's
tied.
true.
He was tied to
he
a
didn't-
bed.
He didn't go out and fight a tree.
Quite a good one.
And as you discuss, the others come into the room. Adrian, Davian. My friends, this is Adrian. You have done us a service, and I know my father has told you of our family's gift. And again, you have my word. If you are in danger and you see a raven, call, and we will assist.
That's very kind of you,
Mark the cuffs are in your debt.
and good to know. For now, you can repay the debt by looking after our friend and my sister, Irina.
Of course, Irina. You will be safe here. We will protect you. The walls of the winery are strong, and now you and your friends have dealt with the threat. I believe you'll be safe.
Did you say there are more gems that are missing, or was it just that one?
And then Davian steps in. Yes, we had 3. We know one was taken recently, possibly this one. The other 2, as I said previously, I believe one is in the swamp.
We need to go.
The people
We need to
who
go to a
sent
swamp,
there
don't we?
have not returned.
Isn't there something in the swamp?
Is that where
weapon?
the sword is?
Sword, yeah. Like,
Perhaps if your path crosses that way, then you may be able to
Do you know where
find our
this?
second gem.
Do you know where
We
the
can keep
swamp
both eyes open.
lies?
Yes, yes.
I
of
pull
course.
out my map. I'm like, show me.
Take you to the map.
Take it to the map.
If you follow the road from the winery up to the Raven River Crossroad, over here, and then follow south down towards the mountain. My bad. Follow east towards the second crossing of the river. Then head south. Follow the river down, and you'll see that the land begins to get swampy and marshy. It is there that I feel you may find our secret.
Okay,
interesting.
Do you want me to put a marker on it for you?
I can do, yeah.
Please.
That's kind of on the way to Strahd's castle. We've already lost our stage wagon.
I mean, it was a flawed system.
It was a very flawed system. Like, how inconvenient was that? The worst taxi
Well,
ever.
We could always get my wagon and make it look like a stage wagon.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Blow it
you're
up.
you're very confident that wagon still. Surely someone's nicked that at this point.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, someone's probably blown it up by now.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't get your hopes up,
a lot of
Esmeralda.
explosions that direction.
Can I do an insight what check on that?
You can do an insight check
No,
if
you
they're
may not.
lying. Are you guys trying to do persuasion? Or I guess you're just lying. So
They're just
Straight
saying.
up line.
Well, that's
Ain't
the
saying
problem. They're
shit.
not
We're not
lying.
really
they're
lying.
just
This is
saying
one of
They'll
those
make
things
sure.
where
Could
it's
have
like it's like a read
Doesn't-
between the lines situation where we're all
Yeah,
looking
it's
at
hard
each
to
other
tell.
thinking this shit, but
He
we're not
hasn't-
actually saying it.
She hasn't asked us whether we've blown up her
Exactly.
car, so
not-
We're
That's
not
true.
actually lying.
We all just look at each
think-
other and start sweating.
as Esmeralda, you get the sense something's not quite right, but you're
No.
not sure what.
You know what we should do? We should just let her just say, "Yeah, fuck it, we'll go get your car," and then when we get there, go, "Oh no, someone's blown it up."
Oh
Shit."
no! What?
You're saying this out loud with Esmeralda.
Yeah.
yeah.
This
no.
is what we should do.
Callan, shut up.
I use stealth to go back into the barrels.
So, after a few more glasses of wine and some hot cooked meat, Davian offers you refuge at the winery for the evening, should you wish. The night now has begun to turn in. It was late evening as you arrived, and you went straight out to this battle, and you almost fought through some of the night. You begin to take rest, and Irina sets up.
Is this the same day as we saw the guy who wanted a face? Abbott.
I think we've had a rest since
No.
then.
So
No,
you saw the guy who wanted a face, then you went to sleep at Karesk, then you came here. So this is
Yeah.
like day one
next-
after Karesk.
The next day, yeah.
You've got 2 days left to get the face.
Oh, don't put that on us.
You've got 2 days
Gotta
left
get a
to get the
face.
face. Dude, so
Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna. Have we got a little sort of bit of respite here where we could just sort of chat? Because then
Yeah,
I would,
yeah, yeah.
then
Yeah,
I would
so-
just.
you've eaten, you've drunk, you've talked stories of. Is there anything you want to ask him about the Were Raven thing? Or
Well,
I say,
yeah, I
thank
guess.
you very much for your offer of help. If we ever need someone to attack a packet of crisps as it blows down the road, we'll be sure to give you guys a call.
they laugh at your humor.
If we ever need
man.
anything shiny stealing. Well, I would. Curiosity would get the better of me. I would ask. Okay. Where does this gift come from?
There is a source in the winery, an icon, if you will. It was gifted to our family many, many years ago. And since then, our bloodline shares the gift. Even the young ones grow into it.
so cool.
What?
This is how we have managed to build our resistance to Strahd. We take our raven forms, and we listen, and we search, we track.
Strahd know about this gift?
Perhaps. We think not, otherwise his attacks probably would have been more centralized, but there are others in this land who do not seek kindly to the raven.
Is it just your family that has this gift, or are there others?
Yes, it is only us. We are the only were ravens in Barovia.
And you can take this form as and when you please?
Yes, as we wish. We have our human form, which we greet people with. We have our hybrid form, and we have our raven form. You remember back to the Blue Water Inn when you were hiding in the loft.
Mm.
Remember particularly that the rooms of Erwin and Danica and the boys seemed unused, but the loft had nesting areas and ravens flying in and out. Pieces of the puzzle that had been littered around the raven who was outside the windmill, cawing and trying to get you to turn back.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Found the window.
there's been
that's
ravens
where we are as
everywhere. Yeah.
The more you think
Right.
into it, the more you feel this family's been watching over you and trying to guide you the right way as you go.
When he turned, turned into a raven, was he like a human-sized raven, or did he turn
Yes,
it?
so he turned into a hybrid raven. So it's this humanoid raven with, a huge plumed chest, wings with claws on the end, and a huge like beak.
But the other
And-
ones like are just turning into like small, normal
he
ravens.
explains that each
Okay.
one can turn into the hybrid form.
I see.
They can turn into the raven, or they can have the human form.
Okay.
You remember when you first were greeted by Adrian, shining his light? There was his wife behind him, and in the trees were ravens. You saw the possessions of other people, but not the people there.
We've seen. Yeah, there's been many ravens. It's good to know that you have been watching over us.
We
Raven
try.
watched me poo the other day. Was that one of you guys? I was in a bush.
It's
Uh,
hard to
Dude in a
say.
bush.
I thought I was having a poop and I thought nothing of it, but there's a raven and I was like, oh, that's just a bird. Now I'm starting to think that they've been watching me poo.
There are normal ravens in this land, Solidus.
That's okay then. As
Had
long
to
as
say,
you
if that was one of
guys
us,
haven't been watching
sort
me.
of looks.
I turn to the group and say, okay, we've made a deal with this abbot. We have 3 days to find a face. First question is, do we believe that the abbot is going to pursue us if we don't return in 3 days? And if so,
Yeah, but fuck him.
okay,
I
yeah,
think they will, yeah.
that's the question I'll leave out there then.
Well,
Definitely will, yeah.
I mean, we definitely don't want to fight him.
I felt like he didn't really leave the abbot or
Yeah,
Kresk.
my general suspicion is that he doesn't leave the area. Also,
So,
real stupid, real easy tricked. I don't think he could find us feasibly.
So we're going to show up randomly and we're not going to be ready.
Just run away. Yeah, I think don't worry about it. But if we see a face on our travels, we should maybe
We're
pocket
not
it for
getting enough.
later.
Well, this is the flip side of it then. Do we have any ideas of how to provide a face for this abbot?
I mean, I turn to the crow boys and I sort of say, do you know any ladies with nice faces who might be willing
Don't
to?
want
Yeah, who don't need them anymore.
They look oddly towards you, and they're like, no.
Yeah, I just look at him and be like, yeah, I just met these guys. I don't know what's the deal.
Well, I tried, Bruce. I tried.
Look, we don't go around getting faces. That's not
Well,
a
I
thing
agree.
that's done.
I agree.
So,
So
Hey, you're new to the
So
group,
we're
Esmeralda.
not
You don't know what we
getting
do.
him a face.
We might be getting faces all day. We might be called the face takers.
there's a reason why he asked us, the face takers.
For the face fuckers.
Look,
well,
we
even
can-
if you were, I take it you're not going to fuck Strahd. So.
I mean,
Okay.
if there's time.
All right. Okay. I
Not
guess
the
it
boss
was.
of me.
I guess it was a silly question. I know that we're not going to randomly
No.
steal someone's face. So the question
rats.
is,
So in which case, we're
What do we-
defending ourselves
what do we-
against him.
what do we do about this abbot? Do we feel he's going to pursue us? Because I feel our next direction is to go to Strahd.
I think we should set Strahd on the abbot on each other.
Irina, listening to this conversation, you see her deep in thought, and she pipes up and she says, perhaps we can use Strahd to our advantage. The abbot specifically wants my face. Now,
Mm.
I may be wrong, but if what we understand of Strahd is that he wants me, I do not think he'd want anyone to do harm to me. I have noticed on our travels, things in the wood, creatures of the night, they do not harm me. Do you remember when Ismark and I buried my father.
Yeah, you
The
ran
wolves
off.
came. Yes, we ran, but we were not followed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perhaps if
that was like what, a week ago.
yeah, it's quite.
It's
I
like
think
2
it's
weeks ago.
longer now,
or something.
yeah, a couple of weeks.
Oh.
Perhaps if Strahd wants me alive, and we were to, I don't know.
Brass up the abbot.
Well,
Yes.
Stop him in.
this abbot says he was working on behalf of Strahd, but I don't for
Yeah,
one
he's-
minute
No,
believe
mate.
that
He's an idiot.
Strahd would want
I
a random
I agree.
Frankenstein bride. That just seems ridiculous to me.
I think
What
he's
are we
just trying
saying?
to
We
get
get to
favour.
Strahd. Are we saying we get to Strahd before the deadline's over?
Yeah.
Yes,
And we
but
say,
yeah.
hey, this abbot is trying to fuck with you, shit.
He offered us safe passage for this
What,
dinner.
we
and-
go to
He did.
go to Strahd with Irina?
No, no,
No,
no.
we just
We leave Irina,
fill his ear full of things.
but we
But-
effectively ignore the deal, and as long as we get to Strahd first,
Hmm.
explain
And-
that the abbot is trying to get Irina's face, we could maybe get Strahd to tell the abbot to stand down or something. I don't know.
I'll make them fight.
Or set them against
Let-
each other, yeah.
Let them fight.
It's not a bad plan.
Let them
It
fight.
needs some edges cleaning up. Where
Yeah,
can
I
we
think-
put Irina that the Celestial won't find her, that he would find us, if you know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
I feel there's
Leave her
no
anywhere.
there's no reason as to why the abbot would know Irina's here.
I feel safe here. These people have been honest with us now, and I believe their numbers and strength will protect me.
And if we feel the abbot is going to pursue us in 3 days, then we should be
Away.
at Strahd's, or as close to there as we can get.
That sounds like a plan.
We
Yeah.
could really do with like a cart to like shepherd us to Strahd's
I
Yeah,
thought we
castle
knew someone.
right
Or
now.
we'll swing by the tower.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty sludgy that way. Maybe we can't go past the tower. I don't know. We'll see.
you don't want to slow us down. Maybe Strahd will send another taxi, and it won't be stupid this time.
I'm going
Or we'll just
to.
hop in at the same time.
Strahd's Uber.
Bruce is just gonna take Irina to one side and just say,
He says.
it's been a pleasure fighting side by side with you.
And you, Bruce.
You have an incredible gift with fire.
Thank you. I feel it is your party who have brought out the fire inside me.
Inner loins.
I
At least some of them.
I hate the fact that we are now, leaving you.
Bruce,
and it-
this is not goodbye. I will see you again.
I hope so. I hope you're safe here.
These people will protect me, like you have. I know.
I want you to, if there's any hint of danger or any sign that anything is wrong, I want you to cast sending to me.
Okay,
And
I will.
And I've seen your character sheet. I know you can do
I've seen your character sheet, milady.
Bruce,
Ooh.
what is a character sheet?
it.
Like a soul.
I will, Bruce.
I want you
If I'm in danger, I will let you know.
the slightest hint of anything untoward. Send me that message,
Please, Bruce.
and I will do everything in my power to get back to you.
And then I say,
Making her uncomfortable.
I jump in and I say, and if you do change your mind about the face,
I
tell
don't-
me.
I don't think I will.
Okay, but if you do,
Thank you for
You do.
giving me the choice.
exactly, the choice is yours. If you do
Yes.
change your
And
mind,
as long as it stays with me, I will be happy.
yeah.
Just like
if
my
you-
face.
But if you change your mind, that's fine.
I will. Thank you. Okay. I'm
It's just there.
going to bed now.
Okay.
Separate.
Okay. Okay, think about it, though. Think about it.
I won't. I won't.
Okay. What if you do?
Solidus, please. I'm having a moment here.
Mercy.
I give her a hug, wish her good night, and walk off to wherever the fuck I'm sleeping. Where the fuck are we sleeping? I don't know. We're sleeping somewhere.
So you guys are like slummed up around the vats and stuff. Irina, having now given the option to stay, is bunking up with one of the rooms with Danica and the boys. You
Before
guys are.
that happens, while we're nicely drunk, can I just pull one of the guys off to the side?
You can
wanna
pull me off if you
pull
want.
I guess I'll pull Callan off if he leaves.
Oh, don't pull Callan off.
Yeah.
No,
Why not? I need love as well.
Just
I
be
need
like,
too.
I'm
look,
just command.
there's a lot of talk about, blowing up and this carriage. I just want to ask
Okay.
have you
So glad you pulled in the
been in
sign.
the carriage? Is it all right?
I look him straight in the eye and I say, "Yeah, we blew up your shit." Sorry.
Right.
We didn't mean to. Somebody kind of went in underneath. You know what you warned us about before? And,
Yeah, I figured that's
I don't
how
know.
it
If you look really
gone
closely, you can see who it was the culprit because they have singed eyebrows. That's all I'm going to say. Good night.
down. Did you take anything from it
From the
before it
wagon?
blew up?
I didn't
Yeah.
take anything. No, personally.
Did we take anything from it? I don't think we did.
I
No,
don't think there was
everything
anything to
blew up.
take.
I think you did take some stuff from it.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
definitely stuff to take.
Yeah.
I took some things, but that's
I-
Okay,
secret.
well,
I keep that to myself.
Yeah.
I didn't take anything, so.
I can't
I
remember.
Thank you. Thank you
I
for
took-
your honesty.
I took some shit, but I don't say anything. I just stay quiet.
Technically, she's only talking to
I was gonna
Callan,
say,
so
I'm
you
just
Yeah,
not
exactly.
Callan,
I don't know. I'm just looking through my bag, going,
He's just walking
all,
by while we're
all these things,
I took
all
some of
these
shit, but I didn't.
things.
Yeah, just out of game. I think you took silvered weapons. I think the
Oh, yeah,
crossbow
yeah.
you're using is possibly hers, and the bolts.
Yeah, I got some bolts.
You didn't take the clothes. I don't think you took the disguises.
It's not like it's got a logo on it. Share.
But the
I'm
problem
a
is, I definitely recognise my stuff if someone used a crossbow. That's mine.
You did.
Come
I
on.
think
That's fair.
you already had a crossbow,
The
but you took the
fuck?
10 silvered crossbow bolts, so you'd
Yeah.
recognise
Firing it
them.
next to your head.
Yeah, I've got-
I think one
I've
of you
got one
took
just
the
like
climber's kit.
We took, so there was a climber's kit that we took because we tried to
Yeah.
use that.
But that was it. I think that's all you
Cool.
took. You didn't take much else. So.
Anyway, thank
just
you,
feel like it
Callan,
was
for
gonna
the-
come
for the
out.
honesty.
Yeah, don't worry
It's
about
good to know. I'll let him go off to his bed.
I don't sleep. I don't have a bed.
And yeah,
Stand
you're
there.
all
Oh,
just
I'm gonna go meditate. See you in a bit.
T-pose.
you're an elf, yeah.
So the evening draws on, and those of you who've had wine, you've all had a good drinking, a celebration of life, celebration of victory. And as the night draws to a close, that is where we will bring it to a close tonight,
No.
with the intention to venture forth
Actually, just cracked a can.
next session
No. Please no. Please let's play for 4 more hours.
towards perhaps the tower or towards
Holiday
Strahd.
weekend.
4 more hours. 4 more hours.
8 more hours.
That was a good session, guys.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks,
That's
Paul.
very, very good.
Paul
Absolutely.
has to stop here because he hasn't prepped any further.
Yeah.
No, I've got it all prepped, dude.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I've got tower, I've got a meal, I've got pretty much most of the abbot.
Oh dear.
Guys, you fucking annihilated
Let's go
that
to the
blight.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he
Was that
rolled
supposed to be mega
shit.
hard?
Well, so
Are we supposed to be scared, Paul?
King your hard ball. Is that what you're saying?
So you
Are we
got
supposed to worry?
you got a little taste, didn't you, Bruce? So
Yeah, to be fair, on one hit, he nearly killed me on one hit.
the branch
Yeah.
attack is
I didn't wanna
3d6
get
plus
much
6,
closer.
and he gets 2 of them every round. So had he managed to get a full flurry of blows against you, he would have taken you to 0. The
Yeah.
bite attack is 3d8 plus 6.
Shit.
The grasping root grapples you instantly.
Have you ever seen the film Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bit where you got like when you came down from the tree, it kind of just reminded me of the film where it's just like everybody check for swamp leeches, and everyone's like, he's like, just me? What gives? Everyone check for tree hits. Oh man.
Yeah, nobody else
Yeah.
got fucking hit that
Yeah.
whole fight. It was
Yeah.
literally just me. That was
I
mental.
mean, he probably would have taken Blight out in one hit had it hit, but he was rolling
Yeah.
fucking 1s and 2s, dude.
Walking around with a little
God, I
Bruce
rolled
Farrell
well
and lollipop.
I specifically got my red dice out because I was like, it's going to be blood.
Kill die.
That's nice.
To be fair, I unintentionally used quite a strong thing at the start by freezing him in his tracks.
Mm.
It meant we could like take out the other things.
Yeah.
But I
Kind of
didn't.
made my
I didn't
And
really
also-
mean
twigs
for
look
that to
abundant
happen.
there. I'll just freeze
And-
him, and then he won't walk in your trap. Oh,
All the-
concentrating really hard in a bush.
I take it the arrows were doing shit
Okay.
all.
He wasn't immune to him, but he had 146 hit points. So
Fuck.
yeah, an arrow with 6 didn't really do much.
Oh dear.
Unless you're rolling like 19 damage per arrow, so.
Yeah, or the fireball, which did like fucking over 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, had he got to the winery, had you not slayed him, that would have been pretty cool because I had wall stats. He's a siege monster, so he does double damage against
Oh.
buildings.
Oh
There are
shit.
going to be
cool.
walls collapsing down.
Oh, we proper,
ravens coming round.
Oh
You did
what?
well.
We
You
proper
managed
fucked
to-
your plan up there.
Well, it's all right. That was only if he got past you, and you managed to slow him down enough to take him out. So
So
good.
the guy who turns into a raven, do they like lay eggs or do they have babies?
I
We should have
don't
asked
know.
that.
It doesn't have it
Yeah.
in the text.
Which form do you fucking?
Or do you like to mix and
Whichever one.
match? Get a little freaky.
I'm trying to find.
Oh
Fucking
dear.
hell. I've just signed up for this thing called Pizza Angels on Imager, so we'll see if it comes true tomorrow. So I've just had a Dutch guy asking if he could buy me pizza.
What?
Wait, what are you talking
Alright.
about? Sorry.
This sounds like a sex
So,
trafficking.
so there's
Yeah.
this thing on Imager basically where like if you want pizza, you just kind of ask for it, and
Yeah.
I just basically put up there, I need some cheesy goodness,
I want pizza.
and then this guy just contacted me and said, "Oh, where are you from?" So I said where I'm from, and then he sent me the menu for the takeaway down the road, and he was like, I said it's a bit late now, but if you want to order it tomorrow, he was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then he was like,
How ungrateful! Oh mate, I appreciate it, but it's a bit late.
It's a bit late now,
Well,
mate. Fuck
he
you.
said,
know.
Would you mind doing it next week?
he said, "How many are there of you?" And I said 3. So I got 3 pizzas coming tomorrow.
Jesus Christ! What is this?
That's nice.
Pizza Angels, baby.
Pizza.
I'm gonna
Free
look into
pizza.
that. I'm gonna look into that.
Don't look into that. Don't ruin
No,
it.
I'm
Alex.
I'm
Wait
gonna
till tomorrow. I'll
I'm
tell
gonna
you what.
saturate the market.
I'll send you a screenshot of it, and then I'll send.
Mm.
And then if I get pizza tomorrow, I'll let you know.
That's
If it
good.
works. Or if I have to do some
Mental.
sexual favors to a guy in Netherlands.
It's looking that way.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say he's gonna be like, I sent you pizza, I'll send me nudes.
yeah.
Right?
He's
It's
got
only
everything.
fair.
He's got my address and he's got my phone number. So
Yeah.
God, was that the best idea?
I've put in a picture of a were-raven for you guys. If you just
Okay,
scroll to the
yeah,
left of the
generous.
map.
That's cool.
Alex, there's nothing I won't do for pizza. I think we've established this.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
Legend.
He went. What do you want? Meat, cheese, Hawaiian? And I went, yeah.
Poison.
You
Yeah.
can't poison it, can he? It's the takeaway down the road.
What if he
Dude.
pays them to poison it?
Aaron, if a guy's offering you Hawaiian pizza, he's not offering you pizza, dude.
He's a deviant.
Yeah.
So is the idea he's just got a bit of money and wants to feel good doing charity or something?
There you go. And I am a charity case because I spent all my money on this setup. So
Yeah. Did he know you're like messaging him from like $2,000 PC?
no, he didn't ask the specifics, Paul.
Have you bought?
First question
you
I ever
find
ask
pizza?
anyone.
No, I spent all my money on dice.
Yeah.
Have you bought a new
Oh.
PC? Callum?
No, I've not bought a PC.
He just got the desk and the £4,000 chair.
Oh, good.
No, pretty much I've upscaled some stuff, like my speakers are sprayed white,
Nice.
and most of it I just kind of like just decluttered because it was just a fucking dumping ground.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I can't upgrade the PC anyway. You just can't get any parts, so
That's
I
true.
just thought I'll just upgrade the room that the PC lives in.
All the memes about that bloody boat are fucking hilarious. Like the one that got stuck in the Suez Canal.
Yeah,
I love them.
I've seen
crazy
the
when
actual
you see
boat,
the
but I've not
scale
seen
of it.
any of the memes. But I don't do social media.
Somebody put
love it.
an Enterprise next to it for scale. It's massive.
It's huge.
I love
Wow.
that they used an enterprise for scale.
That's the only way I know
Because we
scale.
all know how big it is.
That's how things are measured.
How many enterprises is it?
How big is it? I don't know. How many enterprises is it?
It's
4.5?
bigger than
Oh,
the,
okay.
How many voyages?
I'm
It's bigger than the
impressed.
TOS Enterprise, but not big. That's not bigger than the Galaxy class. So
I'm impressed that it's bigger than an enterprise. Though, because that's fucking. I know that's pretty big.
yeah, TOS Enterprise. It's not that big.
The guy
It's
who I
just
was
smaller than a shipping.
the guy who I was working for today had shipment sections on that ship that was held
Oh,
up
really?
together. And I think 3 other boats held up behind in the queue as well.
Yeah, that's it.
He's,
He
he's,
fucking
he's
blocks
in
them all in,
shipping
didn't he?
basically. So yeah,
Do people know what was in the shipping containers?
he has
I think it was
money.
all-
Someone said dildos, didn't they? But I don't know if that's true.
Did you see the thing that they drew a penis with their
Oh, it
nav
was
computer?
fake. It was
Oh,
fake.
was it? That's
Oh,
a
no.
shame because I liked the
I
idea.
didn't see the nav computer one. I saw it was a penis with like the way they'd stack the containers on the back.
No. So the apparently they could see the route it took before it entered the canal.
That can't
And if
be
you
real.
followed the route, it drew a knob and balls.
Best captain.
And people were like, "Well, that's a bit odd." Why would you do
The
that?
best is the meme where it's like, I bet you can't turn this around in the Suez Canal, and the guy's like, hold my beer.
3-point turn.
Yeah.
I like the
I'm not lying.
Austin. Is that a
You can
pizza?
see that. This is they're called the Free Pizza Dudes
Oh my
on
God.
Imager, right? And they sent out 41 pizzas and filled 5 grocery orders. So the guy asked me, he said, "Do you want me to get you some groceries, or do you want me to get you a pizza?" And I was like, "Pizza, baby." I don't need groceries.
We know
What
he's
am I?
real.
What
He's
is
really
this?
in need.
It's not
It's
called
bizarre.
It's not called the Free Grocery Dude. It's the Free Pizza Dude.
I mean, I've seen it when people used to do when we
They got
go to
rules. You
pubs,
can't
the
just fake.
Weatherspoon orders.
Yes,
It's like-
Weatherspoon orders. Yeah,
It's like
You
fishing. You
just got
basically put out your
The
your
Weatherspoon
message
orders?
and hope that someone picks it up.
yeah,
well,
because with the app
do
you can
table
just
service, and you can order it to any
Yeah.
table in the country. So you just put on like YouTube a live stream that you're in Weatherspoons, and people just
Yeah.
order you like bowls of peas.
send
Stuff.
stuff
I've
to your
met-
table. Yeah.
People do that when they say it's my birthday, don't they?
Yeah, and just
Hey,
get
this is
loads
my
of
table
shots.
number.
Well, I know what I'm doing when the pubs reopen.
Yeah, everyone's going to be doing
Yeah,
it.
but
dude.
no
It's
one's
gonna
gonna
be
be
everyone.
no one's gonna be at home. Everyone's sat on Weatherspoon.
Yeah, everyone will be in the pub next to you, like. Oh dear. All right, boys.
Thank you very much,
Um,
Paul.
Yeah,
So
thanks,
before
Paul.
as always.
We'll maybe try and schedule in for next Sunday, which would be our normal Sunday.
Yum yum.
Yeah.
That works, but I'll put the date in the group.
Yeah,
Mm.
I am
Yeah,
up
I should
for.
be back by then.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm up
Yeah.
for it. Sure.
Cool.
Let's go kill Strahd.
Let's,
Okay.
no, let's go dine with
Not quite.
Strahd.
Yeah. Can we
Get a
do
bit
it like come
intel
dine with me?
first.
Yeah.
Come dine with me intro on.
We should
Well,
all
they're gonna rate him.
we should all take like a food gift.
At the
Like,
end,
I-
it's
I brought
I think-
potato salad.
at the end
Sometimes-
it's a shot of us in the carriage
I
and we're
brought
talking about how
arsenic.
shit the food was. And we put it all- I actually give him a 7.
Sometimes when people do it, they do a full like 3-course meal and do the session around that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
heavily
don't
cook
feel,
with
I feel
garlic.
like Strahd.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay, 8 course.
What
That'd
are
be
you
hard.
talking about? Like other people doing the
Yeah, who run
discos?
the meal. Yeah,
Ah,
so-
what? We need. Ah, what? I want to do
it's
that.
so good, doesn't it?
You should.
It's hard to do over the internet.
It is
Unless
hard.
get
You
guys
should.
to order
I want you to
pizza.
cook us a 3-course meal. I want you to dress up as Strahd himself.
Hey, dude, what do you think this is for? The Widow's Peak. Getting it down. Cool. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Right.
Good to
Bye.
see
See you
you.
next week.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.